Okay, so got some commentary now. Joined the game, so it's Jamie Latham versus Ash Kent. Cap 3 semi-final. In the comms, myself, Lee Whitfield, are going to be joined by Bones. I think he's coming and joining me in a minute as well. So you'll have a little bit of knowledge until he comes, and then we're in all kinds of trouble. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. If you can't hear, please drop a note in the chat. If you can hear something, also please just drop a note in the chat. Make sure I'm not just sat here talking to myself. And then it'd be good also to get some predictions. Just let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Excellent, thank you. Okay, so 1-1. I've missed the start of the game, so I'm not really sure what's happened. I did see Ash just miss that black into the middle. I think he'll be disappointed with that. You know, as with any of these games, I say it's at the start of all of them, getting off that 0 to that 1 is the most difficult thing to do. So I think Jamie will be happy to take those last few reds there and pop that black and get a frame on the board. Expecting quite a good game today, first to 11. Like I say, let's get some predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be a close one. Another Stoke versus Telford game. We seem to be having quite a lot of these. 11-10 Ash. Expecting to be close. That's good, and I think that's probably a decent call, really. 11-7 J. 11-7 Ash. Yeah, looking forward to it. I've been sort of commentated on all of Ash's games, I think, so far. I think commentated on the last two. Probably, I think he'd admit he hasn't played as well as he can in those games, but a lot of the time it's just about getting that victory on the board, and that's what he's done. Hence why he's still in the competition. Again, not really watched too many of Jamie's games, I don't think. I think I watched a bit of the last one. Don't really know how he played and sort of what the expectations are on this game for people. Obviously, you've got some local bias between the Stoke guys and the Telford guys in the chats. But I think it'd be interesting to sort of have a think about what the last two games that these guys have played. I know from a perspective, I think people have Jamie as a slight favourite in it. So it'd be interesting to see how it ends up. Yeah, he's played a nice shot there. I think he'd want to take both these two out now if he can. It depends what angle he's got on this first one. It looks like he's got enough angle just to drop onto the other one in the middle. Oh yeah, he's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think you just want to get them both out the way. You know, it's about working in those sections and getting rid of the bottom section. Working your way up, back down for the black. Probably could have done with just another few inches there. A, not be queuing over these balls, and also just a little angle to stun up towards the yellow. Afternoon, Tonka. Hope you're well, mate. Oof. So, left himself a little bit of a tweaky one here. I'd want a bit extra angle on this. He looks quite straight. I think for me, I would have pushed through just a couple of inches just to give myself a bit more angle, so it's a bit more natural to float down for the black into the bottom left corner. See, he's a bit straight there. If he got a bit more angle there, that would have been coming down more on a straight angle than sort of on the back angle that he had. Yep, it's fair shout, Matt. Yeah, good finish, good finish. I know Ash is a local favourite in Telford as well. He's a nice guy, so I think a lot of the Telford guys like him. He doesn't play too much pool there, really. In such, I don't think he plays many local leagues and stuff. I know he does the odd comp and the odd flyer. I think he plays county, I'm not sure, but you know, probably doesn't play as much local league pool as Jamie does. Jamie plays in a couple of local leagues here in Stoke. I think he plays interleague as well and county, so you know, plays quite a lot of one frame pool. Yeah, it's a fair shout as well, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I think Jamie a lot of the time tends to play the right shot. So if Ash does start going forward and doesn't get them, it could be a long day for Ash. But like I say, if he keeps getting them, there's not a lot anybody can do, is there? So 2-1. I think we will be having a break as well after 10 frames. So I think they'll both be looking to try and get some kind of lead, or at worst 5 each into that, and then sort of play a best of 11 after the break. Oh, he's going to be kicked off there. He's got a bit fortunate, but I don't think he's got a ball anyway. I think Reds at first glance look like the balls. I think for me, I'd be potting the one up near the right-hand corner pocket and sort of aiming towards the middle bag on the right, so I could pot the one near the black spot and develop the red on the right-hand side. I think you want to be looking to try and get that out as soon as possible. I think he's got a natural ball there to do it, and he's got to be very unlucky not to be landing on a ball. Oh, I'm not convinced of yellows here. No, I don't love yellows. There's a lot more work to do on these. You've got really one shot to play on the reds. You've got 2 balls on the cushion, and then you've also got one that's on the right hand side. Yeah, mate. Bones is actually in here. He's timing at the moment, so I think he's going to be handing that over to somebody and coming into the commentary box. I think we bring the intelligence levels down quite a lot though if Bones comes in here, so I can't keep the IQ up for both of us. It's an unenviable task, that is, mate. Yeah, no, that's fair. Matty, I think I think a lot's going to depend on sort of how the balls break, who gets the first chances. I'm expecting a few breaking finishes or reverse finishes in this game, so I think that's also going to play quite a part. Reds have become a bit tougher now. He hasn't really got a natural ball to break the bad one out on the bottom right hand side. The one that was your breakout ball, when Jamie missed that last pot, the yellow came across and stopped that going into the bottom left hand corner. So it's a much more difficult finish now. Yeah, I'm struggling to see a route here. Oh, it could be close. The only problem is he's got to hit this one really hard to develop this, and there's no certainty of being on something here as well. I think he can get the one just past the black. I think his plan is to sort of top that one through into the little cluster of balls on the right and hope to be on one of those 2 in the middle. But I'm not. I think the worry is you kiss the yellow that's sort of left hand side of the red and miss the cannon. Oh no, he hasn't. Don't sort of understand that shot much. I know in these rules you don't want to be getting bags, but you certainly don't want to be putting them on cushions. So I think near the bag there would have been decent because you could use it as a breakout ball. Where it is now, it's no good for anybody. Funnily enough, he says he's got that tin of undercoat in the car, mate. If you nip down, come get it. Yeah, I think Ashley's let Jamie sort of take a bit of a lead in this frame now with the way that he played that shot. I think he's got to play the red that he put on the side cushion and just dink it off the rail and put the white near the yellow. Just because to be able to use that ball as a splitting ball after is what he needs that down there for. Yeah, that's the shot. At least now you can use that to get his bad one out. Got to double this one across now. He hasn't hit it. He hasn't hit it, but I don't think he's left Ash. Oh, I don't know. He might be able to chop it in and get this one out here. Not sure of exactly how thin that red is. Yeah, he can definitely play it. He should be going attacking here now. Jamie's played a pretty poor shot there if he's left him this. Just needs to pop this with as much left and bottom side as he can. Oh, I don't agree with that shot. Unless it was thinner than it looked and he couldn't pop that and go into it, I'm not sure. If that shot was on, I don't see why he wouldn't have played it. The one thing you say about yellows here is that they've got that one ball advantage, which There you go. All of a sudden now, that whole shot isn't on. I mean, he should be playing the turn over here, just jacking up, screwing the red and potting the yellow over the old, but then you lose that ability to... Oh, no, he's clipping off it. It's not a bad shot. It's not a bad shot. I mean, Jamie just clips off the yellow next to the red and just leaves him on the cushion, so he hasn't sort of gained any advantage of it. Wow. He's played a good shot there. I mean, he's taken the chance there to develop all his balls, knowing that Ashley's got this red tied up down here. That's why I don't think I would have wanted to leave that one in there. I would have wanted to get it out. Well, not really playing the turnover. Oh, he's potted that red as well. A little bit unlucky there. Careful not hit the gap here. Whoa, it's okay. Just giving Jamie the advantage of the additional balls on the table now. I think Jamie will, if you can get the one next to the black, I think he'll play that. And either chop it to the left-hand corner or back to the right-hand corner. Just make sure that he gets the white safe. Oh, get through the gap. Get through the gap to take the one. Just got to be careful not to clip the red here. Yeah, his play's okay. Ash's got a couple of options now. He can either go up the table and start looking those two, or thin off this red and try and pot the yellow. Depends whether he's going to leave anything by playing that shot. Yeah, he's going up. Oh. Just moved it from one cushion to the other. Just feel like he's playing a few negative safety shots here that are sort of getting him nowhere. Cushion first onto the one down here near the bottom right hand corner. Not sure what his thoughts are here. Maybe he thinks he can get down, play the one into the bottom right, and screw back and place short side position. Oh, I'm not loving this. I don't really love the getting balls off the table here at this point. And just double kiss the one that's nearest the bag now. Put the white onto the bottom rail, but you're now numerically equal with the reds. I think I would much sooner have kept those two balls on. He could play the one into the middle with a little bit of top and left hand side and try and check it down between the two reds into these two down here, but it's a high tariff shot, that one. Yeah, I'm not a lover of that, to be honest. The whole visit, I wasn't really loving it. Ashley needs to get a red ball down here now, down towards these other balls, so we can use it as a breaking ball or try and get this bag if he can. He should have been doubling one of those balls down. I mean, Jamie could go here. He could chop this one in past the black into the bottom left-hand corner and go into them, but I think he's playing the other way. I don't love having all of his balls over on that right-hand side because it gives Ash the chance then to lay some kind of snooker. You want to have them where there's balls either side of the table to give you a chance of makes the snooker more difficult, and also it makes it easier if you've got to come off a cushion and hit one of them. You don't want them all in the same vicinity. Yeah, played an okay shot because I think he's got a good white. But if Ash hits this ball now, which I expect him to, I'm not loving reds then at that point. He can hit it straight off actually. Double it down now, that's what he should be doing. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. All of a sudden now, yellows start getting a little bit more difficult. I think he can just about play cushion first, but he's got to be careful here not to pot. Oh, it's a dangerous shot there. Dangerous, dangerous shot. I think if I was Asher, I think I'd be doubling the red on the left-hand side and try and gate between that gap between the yellow and the cushion. Just trying to get a red in the mix there now. If you pop the yellow, it's absolutely fine. Oh, he's played a good white there. He's played a very good shot from the white perspective. And this is that point that I made earlier about having those three yellows in the same vicinity. It makes the snooker much more easy, because if he had a ball on the left-hand side now, Ash could never have played that shot and got him snookered. Once they're all in the same part of the table, it just makes it, a lot easier for your opponent to get these kind of snookers on you. It's a tough hit, this one as well. You need to put our side on to play that well. Now, does the red pass the yellow? Off the cushion, or the other option is to try and double kiss the yellow in, to play the red into the yellow full face. Just let it run through, because even if you don't pot it, it's not the end of the world. Just play with a bit of right hand side and get the white back into that vicinity. So Jamie's not going to have a shot. Oh, he's played it wrong. So it was the right shot. He's just played it way too hard. Because you don't have to worry about not potting it, because your red's still going to be on top of that yellow. You can pot it next go. You don't have to hit it that hard to make sure you pot it this time. People sort of get themselves in that position where they think that they have to play it that way. But really, just having that red in front of that yellow and pushing that yellow away from being able to plant it was enough there. It was enough for the shot. He's tried to win the frame with one shot. Where sometimes these frames are a little bit of a game of chess. You can probably be taking a couple of steps forward. Big pot this one now. The way this frame's gone, Jamie will be happy to be in this position to have this ball to win the frame. But likewise, he won't be loving it either. You can tell that by a little scratch of the head then. I fully expect him to get this. Keep an eye on that back elbow. Yeah, look good. Look good. Elbow went through straight, so that's all that you need to do on those kind of shots. Yep, 2-2. 2-2. Bit of an intriguing frame, that one. I think there was a few possible opportunities to miss to sort of take some foothold in the frame by both of them at certain points. But he's took out a good finish at the end. Okay, so 2-2. 2-2. Progressing along nicely. We do have another game coming up after this one as well. So there is the other Cat 3 semi-final. So it's Gareth Davies versus Josh Fletcher-Norman. Again, intriguing and interesting match. I think most people have Josh as the favourite in the game. But Gaz's been around the block quite a while, so it's always tough to beat, and you're going to have to scrape him off this table. So it'd be an intriguing match, that one as well. And then obviously after that, I assume there will be the draw. Well, there won't be a draw because it's the final. That will then be the final for the Cat 3. And that'll be played, obviously just into the new year, I think. Okay, so got a ball, got a yellow. Probably marginally reds are the better set for me if I was to choose a a set to go for, only because I think they're with having a couple of reds up at the top there, it makes it quite easy to break that ball out, and I think everything else just goes. Where for Yalla's, there's the one on the left hand side that isn't great, and also you need to split out that one that's at the top. You think he's going to try and break this out straight away? Oh, he's probably needed to punch that rather than play it. Just I think he's just got the set of reds, but it's difficult now. I mean, if that red goes, it makes it marginally easier, but he's not particularly on anything nice here. Maybe that was the only red that he could pot. Maybe that was why he took that one on and made sure he got the set. Not many great options here. I think he can pot that red that he's looking at, the one that's just below the brown spot on a what would be snooker table. But he's gonna have to jack up because that white's going pretty close to the middle. No, it's. Ooh. I don't hate the shot. I don't particularly love it. I never really want to be turning the table over to my opponent, when they've got so many balls on, because I feel like they can always manipulate to finish out of something here. But I think he's played an okay shot in the sense that I can't really see too many ways of getting into that ball on the left hand side. He's probably lucky that red didn't come another couple of rolls, the one he played, because then he could take the yellow off the red. I don't think that shot's on just yet. I think Ash is going to try and do the turnover shot. No, he's not got it, but he's put it in an awkward position because it now makes it a bit more difficult. You now can't plant that red that's above where that red's over the hole, so it's just gone in an awkward position there. Even though he didn't get the shot, I think he played the turnover shot. Even though he didn't get the turnover shot, it's just caused Jamie enough to sort of have a little think about what he's going to do next. I mean, I think this is the right way. I don't know if he's going to try and pot the red over the hole as well at the same time. No, he's just played to get it out. I think that's fair enough. Depends how straight he's left Ash on this now. If you can roll this through and leave the white tucked in behind the black, I think that's the shot he'll be looking to play. If not, I definitely think he can play the double into the middle bag and go attacking. So double the yellow on the left hand side into the middle and screw into the yellow and red at the bottom. Is he playing the skill shot? Yeah, I think he definitely played the skill shot there. He just didn't obviously pot it clean enough. He's just caught the edge of the ball. So Jamie's just got that one awkwardish ball at the top. That's sort of, the second one up from the one over the middle. I think that's probably his most awkward ball. It does go into the left middle. He's just over it, this one. Not sure the red down here goes past the yellow either. Yeah, I don't think that goes. You may have to play a double now. You can play the double in a way where you can always be on one of those two at the top. You ideally want to move that one that I said earlier was the most difficult ball, the one just to the left of the white now. That's your most difficult ball in the finish. He's on it. Perfect now. Good shot. Just needs to concentrate all his efforts now on potting this ball and just screwing back to probably, where his cue is now. You want to be just off straight on the next red. So an angle either way, you can be short, you can be a little bit too far, you just can't be straight on it. Or you don't want to be straight on it. No, you can't be, but you don't want to be. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we just need to think about how he's going to play this. You've got two options. You can either check it down and target the black and take it into the right middle, or you can come the other side of it and take it into the left middle. I definitely think that's the better option, to come down the right hand side of the red, because it gives you less potential of going in behind that black. Still got to play a shot though. It's not a foregone conclusion, this one. Needs it to keep coming. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, assume that black goes in the left hand corner, and if it does, then you can just drop this one in. Maybe even he's probably come like half an inch too far there. Don't know if he's going to have to run this off the top rail now. No, I was just going to say he's missed that trying to hold it, and then it went in. So my eyes on this camera. Just that yellow, you know, just it being there just makes this pot more difficult, just because it's in your eye line of the pot. You know, I think if that yellow's not there, he's down potting this ball by now. Just makes it a little bit awkward. It just does make it missable. Yeah, see, it's exactly what I said there. You know, just the fact that he was there, he's ended up undercutting it and hitting the near knuckle. You know, because he doesn't want to catch that yellow and go the other side. So he's ended up doing it too much. Ash should be. He's playing the wrong ball here completely. He should be playing the one on the bottom right and just double kissing it out. Don't understand that at all. You know, where you can there, you want to be playing the snooker. You know, I understood he's trying to move that ball off the cushion because he probably doesn't want to get himself in a position where he's got to play that at some point. And I don't mind Jamie hitting the black because it opens up your yellow, but you don't want him to hit the black and pot it somewhere. With these rules, you know what you should be doing here is giving this as much airtime as possible, which is exactly what he's done. Get things moving. Oh, he's been a bit unlucky there. It's going off. Yeah, he's been unlucky to going off because you want stuff moving there. You want yellow balls moving around the table. You want the black ball moving around the table. You know the way these rules are. You want to give a chance of knocking one of those yellows right tight onto a side rail somewhere or the top rail somewhere. Nice little finish here for Ash. I think I would have run that through there and got myself on the other two, and then took this one after. Yeah, he's played that well. So now it's all how you feel. So you're going to pop these two balls, probably just run this one through now for the middle. But I want to be, you know, no higher than where the pink spot will be here. I want to be halfway, 3/4 of the way down this end of the table. You know, you don't want to be playing any of these balls past the middle pocket. And I'm not even sure he's got the right angle here. I think he's going to find himself in that position. You know, it's criminal there. It's just a bit of laziness there not to get past the straight there. Hi, Bobby. Okay, mate? Hope you're well. See, now he's got this shot now that he should never have been in this position. He should have been much closer to this. Yeah, he's played it well, but over a course of a match this long, those kind of little shots are what make the difference. You know, having to play that shot, he's played it well this time, but then next time when there's a bit more pressure on, when the frames are a little bit more perhaps closer towards the end, you don't want to be doing that. So the aim of this game is to make it as easy as possible. It's all about angles. You know, not so much as nine. It's not as critical as something like 9-ball, but certainly, you know, how many times have you played a shot and thought, if I'm 2 inches further here, I'm absolutely perfect, and now all of a sudden I've got to play a world just because I've been a little bit lazy and not known I needed to be 2 inches further on, and that was probably a bit one of those circumstances. Didn't make a difference there, but over a course of these kind of matches, it will pay dividends at some point if you just, you know, try and make it as easy as possible. Afternoon, come out. Hope you're well again, mate. So 3-2. Another break coming up. I think it's Ash this time. Jamie did get one last go, but sort of went a little bit awkward. And I think he took the wrong balls as well at the start, but we all see it slightly differently. Yep, and off. I think he went off last time as well, I think. Okay, so these Yallas. Oof. Even I fancy these. Even I fancy these with 2 shots. You've got one transition to play, you know, from the top end down to the bottom end here. They aren't ideal to land on those 2 at the bottom. They're just a little bit awkward. So he needs to really be thinking about that. Not just yet, But certainly in probably 2 shot time, he needs to be thinking about which ball he's going to use to come down this side of the table. I mean, I think I'm playing the plant again here, the soft plant. Oh, he doesn't want them both. It's okay. In fact, both would have been okay, actually. Yeah, both would have been okay. Because he could have played the one on the left and then used the one on the right to transition down. Maybe 5, 10 years ago, Como. Not now, mate. Not now. I'm favoured to miss these. So he has to take the one at the top here. That's the only thing that I do know as part of this finish. Yeah, it's awkward coming down from the one on the left hand side. I think I would much sooner be coming down on the one from the right hand side because you've got much more of a a sort of an angle to leave that exactly where he is now. Unless he's going to come down now, I'm not loving that, to be honest. Oh, he's been lucky there to clip that red. If he didn't clip the red there, I think he's close to an off. See, this is where it just starts getting away from you a little bit here now. I think you can punch into the red, but you got to be careful you don't just slide past it and cover you by the black. See, it's just starting to get away from him a little bit. This is why it was critically important to come down and land on these reds in a way that you could get them both at the same time. And I know he has, but he's going completely away from everything that he's doing. Yeah, he's played a good shot. He's played a good shot. He's gonna have to pump this one in now. Just hope the middle bag takes it. I know sometimes in these Supremes, yeah, he's played it okay. I wouldn't say well, but he's played it okay. I couldn't see his head then, but I know his head was shaking. I fully expect him to pot this, though. He's a good single ball potter, Jamie, so I don't really expect him to miss it. Yeah, he's got it. Good shot, good finish. I think obviously, when those yellows sat there, Ash should have been walking back to his seat, probably doing a bit of head shaking of his own. But Jamie took them out well. Jamie sat down. I don't think he even knows it's his break. I think he probably thought he broke in dish there. So I think that's one break and dish each, or reverse dish each. I think Ash had one on Jamie's break in frame 3, and I think that's the first one that Jamie's had. So it'd be I think they'll both be looking to get at least a couple of these next 4 frames before the break to go in at worst 5 each. This next frame now is a big one because if you lose this frame, you can go in the break then at 7-3 down, which is a really difficult task then to come back from there. Where if you win this frame, the worst you can ever be a 6-4. 6-4, you're completely in the match. So I think this frame now is quite a critical frame in the match. And I think some of these matches are won and lost by these big critical frames that get won or lost. So he's giving the opportunity back here on yellows. As long as he can pot that one first, which he's looking at. I assume he can. Now I'm second guessing myself. And if he can't play that, he can always play the plant. But that's a secondary option because you then can into balls. But either way, I think you've got to go yellows. I think this yellow at the bottom by the red definitely goes. So yellows the balls. If you can't see the one at the top, you have to play the plant. Yeah, you mustn't be able to see it. Yeah, it's gone okay. It's gone okay. Just float this one in now. Sort of come down on a straight line and leave yourself on the one into middle left next. It's quite a nice little shot. I think is he jacking up? Ooh, he's played that well. I think I'm more of a floater than Ash. I think Ash is sort of, probably both similar, come from snooker backgrounds, but he's got more of a punchy cue action. So I think coming across here for him, giving the option to land on 2 balls. Ooh, it's absolutely perfect. Perfect. Again, couple of options here now. He can pot this one into the middle and sort of screw to the short side position of the yellow next to the black. Or he can just float it in and take that yellow as his last ball and play it into the middle. I think I'm looking to probably land on it now. Well, I've got other balls that I can be on if I don't quite get on it correctly. Yeah, that's what he's played. He's played it well. I think he's okay. Transitions now has become a little bit more difficult. I think he needed to be off the cushion there. He can pot this, but I'm not sure what his position on his next ball is going to be like. And you've got to be careful here not to miss that. Or I was just going to say that yellow's starting to play big. So can he pot the one over the hole? Looks tight. Looks tight. You can sort of pot it from if you were close to where the black is. And he might be able to pot it from where he is now, but it looks tight. I think you've got to play it. Just miss the red by as much as little as you can. Oh no. Okay, I'm not sure here. Oh no. Got his timing all wrong on that shot then. So if I'm Jamie here, I'm playing the red that's closest to the white. I'm just doubling it onto the yellow. Just kill the yellow. You know, you're going to get plenty more chances in this frame. You've got the numerical advantage. Just kill that yellow. You know, I don't really see too many shots then that Ash has. I mean, he may pot it, but I'm not sure this is the right shot. Yeah, it's a good pot. It's a good pot, but it doesn't make it the right shot. You know, with 7 balls against 2 there, you know, you're playing a long pot that you can miss. You know, if you miss that ball and just leave Ash these 2 little roll-ins here, you just feel like you've chucked one away. You know, and there's such critical frames in these matches. He's landed perfect here to get his ball out. Oh, it's gone awkward again. It's gone awkward again. He's going to have to take the long one here, the one that's on the blue spot. You know, and this happens in finish, you just start chasing him a little bit. You know, he's already potted 1 difficult ball in this. Yeah, just about got that one. I just think, Chris, for me, it's all about percentages. So, how many times do I miss that out of 20? Let's say you miss it 1 or 2 out of 20. That other shot, by playing that red onto the yellow, I get that right every time after 20. And I just feel like I've won the frame by playing that shot. You know, not to say he's not going to knock these in now, because he can. But for me, you know, in that percentage-wise, when you have that 7 against 2, or 7 against 1, or 7 against the black, I just never feel like I can ever lose those frames. You know, I don't want to be taking that long one on and losing it. It would sort of certainly play with my head a little bit. If I got no other shot, I would play the pot, no problem. Yeah, he's played that really well. Played that about as well as he could have done. If you want to pick it up with his hand, that's pretty much where he would have put it. Yeah. Yeah, he's took these out well. That first pot was really good, and obviously leaving that angle to pot that one and move that one off the sides rail was absolutely pivotal to making the finish as easy as possible. Oh, he mustn't go past that yellow, he's screwing this one back. Yeah, he's played that well again. Just from this angle, it just looks like it just dropped straight past that yellow down the bottom left-hand corner. Maybe because he'd missed one of these, he doesn't want to be close, doesn't want to be playing a ball that's close to a bag. You know, it's probably got the same problem for both of them here. Yeah, it does look tight up in there, actually. Oh, he's again. Wow, he's got away with one there. It's his second one of them now where he's had that ball that's close to a ball near a bag. He sort of, you know, he's probably, you know, thought way too much about that one. It just looked like it went past it quite easily. I think sometimes you can get yourself in that position of just second guessing those shots. Just get down and pop them. You know, they go. You know, you get that 99 times out of 100, that black. Just get down, pot it, move on. Okay, 4-3. Big frame for Jamie, that one. Ash had a big chance there. I think he played the wrong ball, probably. So, another dry break. Another dry break. Yellows would be the colour set of choice. A lot depends on if you can pop that one over the top left-hand corner. I think you probably still have to go yellows, even if you can't pot it now. But it just makes it much more difficult to go back up there. Especially because the only other ball you can pot is the one that you want to use to get up there. I certainly wouldn't change my whole approach here and go reds just because of that one ball. I don't like this. No. He's played an okay shot, but I just don't think that was ever the right choice of things to do there. Pot the one over the middle, go back up for that. I know it was a shortish gap to get in there, but probably fancy that more than where he is now, which is nowhere. Made a bit of a mess of them, Jamie, I think. Sometimes, you know, you look at it and think that first ball, you know, because he was struggling to get back up there, but I think Yallas was still the set of choice. There was definitely a bit of work to do on reds. Even the one that's closest to the yellow and black is a difficult-ish ball, you know. Yeah, he's played an okay shot. I mean, Ash must take some control in this frame now. It's not easy. I mean, the first thing you need to do is pot the one over the middle. Pot the one over the middle, run down, and then just do something with these balls down here. Probably try and cover the bottom right-hand bag. Not going to help him too much because Jamie will move the red. That's the difficult one down by the black spot. In a way, you want to try and cover this bag and not leave him on that ball, but I don't think that's an option anywhere. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind potting the one over the bottom hole, actually. And saving this one that he's playing now, I would have saved that to go into them at the top. Yeah. I think he can get him behind this now. Oh, no. He's had a result there. He's had a result. He's absolutely killed that red. Mate, never missed a ball in this comms box. Best potter in here you've ever seen. Although saying that, Chris told me off earlier for not going on that last finish, so you know yourself, mate, at the moment. I have to play safe because I can't pop balls because I'm rubbish. So, oh, bit of a wild one there by Jamie. I think Ash can definitely play the turnover shot now. And just screw the wide back to sort of, you know, sort of not far off where it is now, but put it on the top rail. You know, all you're going to leave Jamie then is a big double. The other option is if you can pump the plant in so the yellow and red at the top and get the white down here. Yeah. Oh. I don't mind that shot he's played, but I would have played it in a way where I could sort of get towards like where the brown spot is and then play the back plant and bring the white back down here. Just don't know what he's doing here. He needs to be playing that turnover shot and getting the white, down towards this bottom rail. No, it's never the shot. Oh, he's had a touch again. So, a few options for Jamie now. You can probably chop the one in. Let's have a look, see if you can get to it. Oh, it's tight. I was thinking of trying to chop the one in that's near enough touching the yellow by the black and try and pot the one over the bottom hole at the same time. He's playing the plant. Oh no, the double. Doesn't want that go. Yeah, he's played that well. Ash should be playing the yellow now that's next to the red and pushing the red onto the side rail so it doesn't go down here. He's seen the shot. Yeah. Oh, he's potted the yellow. It's a terrible, terrible shot. Wow. His white should have been coming nowhere near down here. He should have been playing it much softer. Targeting like where he's put that red. He hasn't even put the red dead. You've got to play it so much softer and keep the red as close to that cushion as he possibly could. He's in all kinds of trouble now. He has to play this shot that he's playing and just get it near a bag. Yeah, he's played that well. Oh, he could have done with it being a bit more to the right hand side. Because what he's looking to do is put that ball over the bag and then look to try and get some kind of shot where he can pot that one and screw over and pot the red by using the other yellow, leaving you on the one in the middle. I think Jamie's going to play a similar shot now. He's going to play the red onto the yellow, onto the red, or maybe clip off the red and pot it with the white. He's played that about as he's had a touch again there for that to land over that middle. But it's the right shot. All you can do is play the right shot. The result you get then is dependent on, the lap of the gods sometimes. So we should be targeting here to play on both these balls. So pot the red, screw up the left-hand rail, and either leave the one into the middle, or if you come away from the rail, you can play the other red into the right-hand corner. Oh no, don't like it. Don't like it. He should have gone the other way there. He's still going to be okay. I think he'll still get these, but I don't like screwing into that angle because if you screw too far, you're in trouble. I think the other way, you aim to screw low the other way up. So if you go too far, you're on the one in the middle. If not, you're always on this one in the bottom right-hand corner. He's just getting away from him here a little bit. I think he's just about okay. The white's a little rock there just as it sat down. Let's have a look. I think he's just about okay. And again, I expect him to get this. Yeah, he's got them okay. I just think he's played it way too hard. There's nothing for too much in that shot that he's played, but there's plenty for too short. That's the problem. Sometimes I think that's what people get a little bit lost in. In the fact of trying to be too precise. Not thinking that actually if I try and be a little bit short on this and I get a little bit of adrenaline and go too far, I'm still going to be on things. It's when you start going past that point, you start getting yourself into a position where it becomes a problem. And I think that's what he did there. He just obviously got a bit of adrenaline into it. If he lands, queuing over the top of that black, suddenly that finish becomes a lot more difficult. It was still okay, but it wasn't ideal. That little nudge down that yellow was just nice. So, another good chance here. I think I'm definitely going. I want to go yellows, but reds are also good. The only reason I wouldn't go reds is I think that red on the right hand side next to black is the biggest problem. I think I'm definitely going yellows here. I'm just dropping this one on and off the cushion and then taking the yellow that's just above the black next. I think that opens the whole frame up. But again, everyone sees these things differently. Yeah, I think I think this could come back to bite him here. That red that's to the right of the black. You know, I know it goes in the middle, but I then think that the black then becomes a bit of a problem as well. That's why I would have gone yellows, because you're clearing away all of the work around the difficult balls. Oh, he's had a result there again. Yeah, I think that's a fair shout, Giorgio. I think definitely over these last few frames, James looked a lot more comfortable. You know, it's. I suppose it's more easy to say that he's had the easier chances, but he's took them out. You know, Ash did have a good chance the frame before where he messed those yellows up. Yeah, I agree, Chris. That's why I think when he played that one just and he's potted off the yellow, if he pots that thinner, he's all of a sudden he's in the completely the wrong position and on that other red. He's been lucky to sort of kiss the yellow and keep it as straight as he did. I mean, he nearly missed the pot. So okay, so this is now that point that I made earlier about the black. So I think you can get on the black, but it's probably not as easy it would have been if you'd have gone the yellows. Because obviously, if you think now we're clearing all those yellows around. Oh, he's okay. Yeah, I think he's okay. Yeah. I mean, he should be fine. He should be just target the middle bag. Yeah, I think he's okay. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. I think he's just okay though. You'll know by how quick he gets down to play it. Yeah, he's fine, obviously. Perhaps there was more room there than I thought there was. Yeah, he's potted it well. Okay, and this is that point that I made at 3 each. You know, that frame was so big because now Ash has got, real pressure on his shoulders here to keep himself in this game, because if this goes 7-3, as Giorgio just said, it's coming, the break's coming at the wrong time, definitely. But 7-3, you sort of feel like you broke the back of the match a little bit. So let's see now. I know Ash is sort of gone off a couple of times on his break. I think he's trying to get a bit too much power in it potentially. I think sometimes on this table you need to take a little bit off. Just watch that white middle bag, right hand middle. Yeah, see, he's dry again. Dry again. It'll be a frustrating dry, that one will as well. So Yala's the choice. The fact that you've got no starter makes it a bigger problem. You can either chop the one in to the right hand side and take the fact that you're going to be clattering into a few balls, or you could potentially play the long one. It's sort of like frame ball in a way. The long yellow is. This one's not necessarily frame ball because you can't guarantee how these are going to come out. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Again, just got one more pot to play now. And like I say, again, you're going to be clattering into balls, so That's why none of them are just yet frame balls, whereas I think that top yellow would have been because he wouldn't have had to move anything. Once you start going in stuff and moving stuff, it does become a bit more of a potential that you get a bit of a bad kiss. Yeah, you'd expect to be on something here. Oh yeah, he's found the gap. He's found the gap, he's absolutely fine. Just can't see him missing these now. I mean, this is just like, for me, I'm potting the one in the middle. And then the one that's on the right-hand side, I want to try and get on that one as soon as possible. When I say that, I mean just above the black on the right-hand side. Again, I think that's probably his most difficult ball. Because I'm not sure if it goes past the red down to the bottom right-hand corner. And if it does, he's had trouble with a couple of shots so far. Maybe it goes easily. In which case you can go up and take the other two at the top next. Okay, so he's looking for the middle. I think he might be a little bit straight on this to be playing for the middle next. He might need to go up. I don't really know what the... Again, a bit lazy there if he hasn't left an angle here to get onto this. He's okay. Yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just drop this in now, natural. Again, just target being on those two at the top. Ideally, you probably want to be on the top one of them. Then you've got two options. You can either screw back out or you can drop it through and take the yellow into the middle. So the top one would be the one that I'd be aiming for. But I don't think there's too much problem either way, to be fair to him. Just make sure you get the pot. Yeah, he's fine. It's about as bad as it could have been. If you'd have said, where don't you want to be, this is it. He's slightly off angle on the right hand one, and he's got too much angle on the other one that he's coming away. If the yellow goes past the red into the top bag, I'm potentially just dropping the bottom one and just taking the other one long. You don't have to do any work with the cue ball. I think he's going to try and check this one off the cushion. Yeah, that's what he's done. He's just about okay. You see these things when you start having to play these shots, how things can go wrong though. If he slips past that red there and snooks himself, he's mortified. But he's absolutely fine. And that's it. Looking like 7-3. So, big hurdles for Ash to climb in the second half of this match. I'm going to jinx Jamie there. So stop talking. Okay, so we're going to have a quick 10-minute break then, guys, and then we'll come back. And I'll see you for the second half of this match. Speak to you all shortly. guys. So welcome back. So I've just had a little chat with them in the break. I think Ash feels like break's playing a bit of a part. He's been dry a couple of times and stuff, but obviously the last few frames Jamie's played well as well, so he's aware of that. Just had a little chat with Jamie. I think obviously he feels like the last few frames he's really come into his own. So I think both of them have sort of got a bit of a different headspace at the moment. I have been joined in the commentary box by Bones. Hi mate, you okay?
Good afternoon all, yeah.
Afternoon mate.
Well.
Did say he was going to join me after 10 minutes, but we've managed to make an hour and a half without his presence.
I was getting the shot clock wrong as well, if you noticed.
Were you?
Yeah, I got it wrong twice. Yeah.
So, mate, I find that the most difficult job, to be honest, in there, because you've got to concentrate on every shot, haven't you? I find it so difficult. I took over from Adam on there the other day. I've never really done the shot clock because I sort of refused to do it, to be honest. And I took over from Adam, mate, and like they play about 4 shots, and I've looked, the clock isn't even moving.
I had a doggy talking to me about Benidorm. I owe Ash about 30 seconds, I think.
That's fair enough. So, thoughts then, mate? You've been in there watching it, obviously, you've been timing.
Yes, as I called at the beginning of the game, I said 11-10 either way.
Yeah.
So, as you said, Jamie, them last 4 frames, he hasn't missed a ball, single ball potting, he hasn't missed, has he?
Yeah, sort of called it in. He's had a few times where he's had a pot to play, that you sort of fancy him getting because he is a good single ball potter. I think, route wise, sometimes it can be a little bit sketchy. I think he's took the wrong balls as well a couple of times, but overall he's still got them, so that's the main thing, isn't it?
I said that to Tony in there. Said he picked the wrong balls twice. I think I thought so, but it worked out, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you get them, the right balls are the right balls for you, aren't they? So.
What did you make of the black he played and he clipped the alley? And I think that changed thing. Well, not.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he's had a couple of them. He missed one in that might have been even in the same frame in the bottom left hand corner where he was trying to play past the ball. It was a black again, and he kissed the yellow into this bag.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So he had like 2 or 3, and then I think in that last frame just as well he had a ball in this bottom left hand corner, and again went off the ball that he was nearest to.
Yeah,
so I think he's been struggling when he's been trying to pot a ball and he's got a ball close to a bag.
It goes clean, and he's caught a ball,
Instead of just getting down and just confidently just potting it because it just goes. I think he's been second guessing himself a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and they are big moments. Each of those frames obviously play a big part. And if that black doesn't go, if he clips that yellow and it doesn't go, Ash gets them, and suddenly the momentum shift can be massive, can't it?
Yeah. What were your predictions, Lee, before the game?
I think we had a few predictions in here, so I think a few people went 11-7 Ash, some went 11-10 Jamie. So there's a few different predictions really. A bit of the Telford-Stoke divide.
Yeah.
Obviously Ash is quite a popular lad in Telford. Obviously Jamie's a popular lad around Stoke as well, so you're always going to get a bit of that. He's played a great shot there if he's on this.
Yeah, I think he's perfect, isn't he?
Yeah, it's.
I think I was speaking to Tony in there, and I said I've only ever seen Ash play once in Telford when he played Josh.
Yeah.
Batchet. Was it Josh Batchet?
Yeah.
And he beat him, and I thought he played really well, and he beat him, didn't he?
Yeah, he beat him heavy as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Afternoon, Tonk. Was that the chat there?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh no. It's just about okay here. I think you chop this in. I mean, that ball at the top by the yellow is difficult because he doesn't go past the yellow, so he's got to either land short sideways looking now or maybe go into it.
Yeah, I think he's played one again. He's played 1 or 2 of them today where he's not been quiet on it, but he's managed to pull a good shot out to get himself back in.
We've lost the chat at the moment. I don't know what's happened to the chat.
It's probably because I've come in.
Scared
the chat off.
We can't see any of that thing now. So Chris, he said they can't see the chat, mate. I don't know what you said. Don't know what you're getting on about, mate.
On about Coops.
Yeah, he's tried to play short side there, not got it. So now all of a sudden, this, he's looking at some kind of double, maybe. It's going to be tough to hold on that red as well. So
it's going to be another one of them where he does sneaky 10. No, he isn't, as he can't.
No, it definitely doesn't go. Played that really well. Oh, it's just drifted.
Yeah, drifted.
It just drifts, doesn't it? Just as it comes across the table there, just starts to go away from the bag a little bit. Big frame for Ash now. I think he's got to play the one over the top left-hand bag and get his one off on the right-hand cushion off at the same time.
think it's naturally, and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
off that
yeah.
bump there off.
Just a slight bit of right hand side.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit it. Yeah, I think. Although I think he might play the one down the bottom here. It's a bit of a free shot if he can push it through. I'm not playing this if I'm honest, but
I was going to say to you, he's missed a couple like that
yeah,
down
yeah.
there when he's rattled them.
He's played it poorly as well though, because he needs to be nowhere near this far down the table. You know, you can't be leaving this red. If you're playing that shot, you can't be leaving this red. It's the reason you're playing this shot is so you don't leave that red. Just
big shot Ely.
Yeah, yeah.
Fancy him for it, do you?
Yeah, I fancy him for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fancy like I've been saying a few times, he's a good single ball potter. So I think these ones now are the ones that you probably do expect him for. And just drop it in. I think he naturally runs past for the middle bag. Oh no!
God. I think I was closer to Coops's house.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm Ash now, mate, I'm potting the one over the bottom corner bag, and I'm playing a snooker. Yeah, you need ball in hand now where that yellow's gone. It's gone in an absolutely horrible place.
I think it's a big, like I say, it's a big frame to get into it now. So
yeah,
you know,
is it that way too hard again?
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay, but to leave the edge of that there is just you know, just a terrible shot, really. Especially with these rules as well, because you've got no limitations on what you can do here.
No.
You can smash this now with no repercussions.
Yeah.
You know, in other rule sets where if you pop that yellow by playing this shot, it's pretty much frame over. These rules, it's probably a good thing if it goes in.
Do you think with that yellow being on the right hand cushion, do you think Jamie's still favourite for the minute?
He's not favourite, mate. No, he's definitely not favourite. I mean, Ash can play the one that yellow now, play it down to this corner bag and leave the white sort of like blue spot where the blue spot is. You know, as long as that red doesn't sneak past the yellow, you can play that with pretty much impunity, really. Yeah, I think that's the shot I'm definitely playing here.
Yeah, because he's not really leaving anything,
no.
is he? Anything at all easy.
And once you get this ball off, then the pressure then for Jamie, you know, is his next shot's his last shot. Oh, don't get that shot again. I mean, getting the yellow off, I agree with. I don't understand why he hasn't tried to put it down here. I don't know if he tried to play it onto the black.
Yeah,
but that doesn't really make too much sense, does it?
No.
Yeah, he's left him the turnover shot now. He can play red onto yellow, and he'll leave you back, but just get yourself back in the frame now.
Yeah. This is his chance now, I think, isn't it? I think you get some more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going here. I go cushion first and pop the yellow over the bottom bag. And just sort of, you know, take your medicine sort of where it goes, because worst case, you know, you're going to be on that one at the top, aren't you, long? The fact that Jamie's put his red on the top rail as well is a bit of a... I'm not playing the plant here. I think that's what he's playing, but I know he's playing my shot.
Yeah.
So he's always going to be on that one over the bag. I mean, he can play... I don't mind pushing the one by the black here over to the middle and dropping the white behind the black. Yeah, I don't mind that shot either.
Yeah. He's not had much confidence, has he? I don't think so. The free ball may.
Oh, he's playing this off the red.
The middle, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, he's played a good shot there. Okay, so it's all about now the transition between those two in the middle and the one by the black. You know, at some point in this frame, he's got to leave an angle to go from that ball there to land on the black, which is where the difficulty is going to lie.
And that red's not in a good position, is it?
He could screw towards the red here, the one that's in the middle of the table. It's just awkward again.
What, you're taking the one in the middle?
I'm taking. I don't know. For me, I would have been taking the one at the top of the table a lot earlier than this. I think he's got to play this one now, but I don't love it again. So. Now then. Yeah, he's going to push the black probably a bit closer to the bag here as well. And this is a pressure pot, because if you don't get this one, you're probably going to leave Jamie a shot. So suddenly now all those other pots have been quite okay because they were either unmissable or they weren't leaving anything. Now this one's the first one that's actually going to leave something. And there you go. I mean, he's played in a way that sort of, it's okay. But Jamie should be looking at nothing else here other than coming off the side rail and dropping that red over the top bag.
That's his shot, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't want it over the bag, you want it near the bag.
Yeah. That way it stops the velocity, doesn't it, suppose?
Yeah.
Make it hard.
I don't love that shot. He's always going to be snookered next. I just don't get it. I mean, he's had a result by getting the black there, to be honest, but he's going to be dead next. He's going to give Ash ball in hand. He's going to be able to play the yellow and screw into that red and black as well. So
yeah, he's jammed up now, mate, isn't he?
Oh. I was trying to capture the replay there because I was conscious whether he caught the yellow first. He must have done.
Yeah.
He must have done, but.
I'll tell you what. Oh, has he got? He might have got more of an angle than you perhaps think now.
Potted that. So, I think you can just drop this now, dead weight, mate, and leave him tucked in there.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Pot what as in play pot the yellow?
No, just play dead weight.
Yeah,
just play dead weight. Make him hit the yellow off the cushion. You can't play to pot the yellow because you have to play too hard that the white's going to come out.
Yeah. I don't know what he's actually played there.
I think he's just tried to get the red out, mate. I mean, Ash won't be going here. He'll be just dropping on that one at the top and leaving him snookered. He certainly won't be going because there's no value in potting any of these balls because getting from that yellow at the bottom corner to the black is horrible. You could take the long one and then play the gap and play the yellow down here next, but I just can't imagine that in his confident state he's going to play that shot.
Yeah. Watching him out there, his body language, he wasn't happy.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no. It's not the end of the world, because obviously getting from the black off this red is difficult, but he's going to be leaving him a double at some point here. Whether it be a double in the corner or a double into the middle, he'd be having some go at a double. And at the moment, Ash is looking a little bit all over the place, so you don't really feel like if you're Jamie here, you're thinking, even if I don't get these, I'm getting another go. That's how you're feeling at the moment, aren't you? Because he's played a few bad shots there. He's had another one.
Yeah. As we said earlier, he's played a couple of them, hasn't he, like that? And obviously, you don't play them shots, do you?
No.
When they like that. I think
he's perfect on the double.
Yeah.
Let's see. Feels unmissable, doesn't it, this?
Yeah,
got to be careful with the enough here. Oh, has he flicked it? No. Wow, big moment for Ash now. He must get these, Should be potting this now and screwing up towards the middle bag, leaving a choice of both middles. I think he's just about straight enough to play that.
Yeah, you just don't want landing away, do you, where you're too short or not enough. You haven't got a shot on.
I hate that shot. He's played it okay, but... I don't fancy missing this, but from where these balls were, that's probably about as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
Still expect him to get it, but it's thinly it looks this one. Yeah, see, that's played up and down twice.
Yeah. I think he can't get one on the board.
Yeah, much thinner than it looked that. Yeah, he played two shots there and sort of went from a really easy finish into something that suddenly became a little bit missable. Okay, so 7-4. I'm sure Ash is going to be chuffed to have got that one on the board. I think it's just Jamie's break next, but
Jamie's break, I think. Yeah, is he odd? Jamie breaks on odd. Was it?
Maybe not. I thought Jamie broke the odd frames, but maybe not.
We're on 12. Oh, so evens, aren't we? 12.
Ah, yeah, 7-5. Yeah. Okay, again, big couple of frames coming up, and I think I sort of said to Ash when I spoke to him in the break, and 7-3, you really need to win 3-1 in the next little session. So if he wins this one, he then feel like you've got to go one each. If you win that one, then all of a sudden you've got a chance of winning the session 4-0. It's one frame at a time, isn't it? And you get to this point.
Bonus being he's got a good chance now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
To a good break. You're back in it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's have a look. What have we got?
Did you get a red? Yeah, red.
Yeah, he got one of each, I think. Did he? Yeah, one of each.
One of each. Yeah.
Ball wise, probably has to go Yalas, just because I think that's the only way of getting out. Your balls to split these up down here are the yellows, so your little cluster is obviously the problem that you've got. To pop this ball, just come down here a little bit, unless he's too plant.
I was going to say, do they plant?
Surely they can't.
Set off to me, no.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't understand why he's played there.
Don't know why he's played, no.
Should have definitely played that one harder, come down, just to try and land in a little position. You really want to be using the one, so you can play the one in the middle past the red and screw into the little pack that way. But I think he's just pulling back.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. It's in a good position now to break out the little cluster that you've got as well.
Did you play early? Did you play the back double?
I get one of these balls off the cushion, mate. Probably this one is playing.
Yeah.
Just dink it off, put the white at the top. I think if your red's there, your red's terrible, aren't they? You've got to be looking to advance them on that safety shot there. I mean, if I'm Ash here, I'm possibly just breaking this little pack open here.
Yeah, that cluster.
And just running the white, because I think you're naturally pushing the red that's near the black to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
I think, and if you can put it down there, it sort of takes away the pressure of Jamie knocking him in next go. But I also understand why you wouldn't want to split that little pack up, because he is playing it. He is playing the shot. I think this red just comes to the bottom rail.
It's just rich there, didn't it?
He's played a good shot. It's exactly the shot I would have played. So, not to say all my shots are right, but I think it was the right shot.
I think they all go now, don't they?
I think Jamie's going to play a turnover shot, mate.
Yeah.
He's going to try. I think he may leave the one into the middle. The one of the three.
I think the bottom one goes.
I think the middle one of them goes. So I think if you sort of land here, I think the middle one goes. Yeah. Do you see what I mean? I think you can just pot it, and you're canning back into that other ball. Oh, I don't know. When I'm looking at it now, it looks in off the yellow. To be honest, played a good shot there, Jamie. Played a good shot there.
You called that, didn't you? That you called the
yeah.
Turn.
Yeah, I feel like that was the shot he was always going to play. What about a 3-ball plant here? Yeah, I think in off is on Wayne, you're right. A 3-ball plant.
It's a big bag, isn't it? To middle.
Yeah.
I think the middle. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that
middle?
one. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he's got it. Got himself a chance now.
Yeah, he's been a bit unlucky. I mean, he can just aim to try and drop this into the middle dead weight. It's a tough shot, but you haven't really got anything else. We could have the double past the yellow. Past the black, sorry.
Yeah, into left centre.
I think if you're playing that 3-ball plant there, you don't want to be screwing the white down. It's not as though you're screwing it down here because you're not going to leave a shot. By screwing it down here means that you've got less chance of having a shot next. You should have just been stunning it and leaving the white exactly in the middle of everything.
I think he is playing your double.
Yeah.
Called this.
Ooh, bit odd. It was in the middle there. In a way, that's not too bad where the white is. I know he's nudged that one at the top, but at least you've made him pot a ball here.
I fancy him getting out early.
Yeah, I fancy him getting this.
What would you say his problem ball was?
The
one closest to the
probably just the one down here, mate. I think the one down here is the transition ball, because if you think you can get the one that's nearest the yellow off the one by the middle, you can pot that and run through. the problem you have then is if you run through and get a bad angle to get from that one to this one down here, because I think that's your linking. All them balls on the left hand side of the table, them three, that's your order. You take the one in the middle, take the other one in the bottom right hand corner, stun over and take the other red into either that same corner or the other corner if you can get straight enough on it that you can run it through. So that's where I think your transition is the most difficult from the second to the last ball.
Yeah, just think they're all like dead weight shots, aren't they? Like you said.
And this is where, like I say now, getting the correct angle, because if he pots this one now and runs past straight, all of a sudden it becomes, I'm not going to say impossible, but it becomes a lot harder to get the finish. He's got to drop this in absolutely dead weight.
Anything other than that, he's no good, is he?
If he comes too far past straight, he's pretty much dead.
Played it off the yellow.
He missed it. Yeah.
Do you think he tried to play it off the yellow to hold?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he hasn't really left the load here. I mean, Ash's yellows aren't great, but he'll be unhappy there that he hasn't at least got to this difficult part down here. You know, he wouldn't have expected to miss that one in the middle.
I think he was perfectly wanted that.
Yeah. It's the next one though, isn't it? It's the next one you need to be perfect on, because if you land sort of too low, you know, so the whites passes straight on the red, you're in all kinds of trouble. Ash has played that well. Ooh, we might have to mess the black up there.
What's he got?
He's played it perfect. Oh no, just stun into the gap, mate.
Yeah.
Just aim to stun in between the two reds.
Yeah.
You know. They're quite easy shots, these. Oh yeah, he's fine. They're quite easy shots though, because you've got the red as a guide. So the one at the top, that's your guide. That's the line that you want to be on.
Oh yeah, I didn't think he could hold that.
Yeah. I think he could have held more than that. I think he's potted a bit narrow. This is difficult now. I'm not sure where and if the black goes. You might have to settle for it top left.
Top left corner. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Drop it behind.
Yeah, I think I'm stunning on and off the side cushion here, so I'm sort of stunning past the black with a little bit of check side and then coming back over.
Yeah.
Just so I can control it a bit easier. Oh, he's played that really well. Didn't even think he got the angle to do. No, I didn't think he went. I didn't think he got the angle to get there.
Tyler played a brilliant shot.
Yeah. I thought his angle was way too much. Yeah, good finish.
Well, he'd be happy with that one.
Yeah, definitely. I think Jamie will be frustrated there, just because, you know, that frame wasn't done. There was work to do, but the ball he missed, he wouldn't expect to miss. He potted a better ball than that before that.
Yeah.
You know, the one in the top corner.
Yeah, I think that'll hurt Jamie.
Yeah.
That'll definitely give Ash a bit of confidence, won't it?
Definitely, mate. You're right, Wayne. It's exactly what I'd sort of said to Ash in the break. You know, I think these next 4 frames now, he needs to win 3 of them to keep himself in it. He's halfway there. You know, he's now got, if he wins this frame, suddenly he's got a free go in the next one for his 3-1 scoreline. So this frame's massive now. You know, if Ash wins this, even if he loses the next frame, he'll be chuffed to bits to be 8-6. You know, you've only got to win the next session 3-1, all of a sudden you're at 9 each.
What did he go in at the break? 7-3?
7-3. Yeah. So big frame, this one. So I don't know if you noticed on Ash's last break, he took quite a bit off it. Potted 2 balls. He's been smashing them every time, not getting a ball.
He's been having a dry break.
And Jamie's going to be the same now. He's going to smash these. Luke, watch. No ball.
No ball.
Watch Ash next go now. He'll take it off again. He'll take off the break and he'll pot a ball.
Yeah.
What's your fancies here then?
I'd like to say Yallosley, but
yeah. I think it's definitely Yallows.
They've all got pockets, haven't they?
Yeah. I think you could even pot this one now and screw into that one on the side rail. So to play with bottom and left hand side.
It's a bit of a free shot.
Yeah.
Got a free shot at it, Antis, but yeah.
Yeah. And so they aim for the cushion and just screw it off. Oh no. Little hard shot.
Yeah. Obviously he's still alright, isn't he? I think, but
yeah.
A bit more work to do now, do you think?
Yeah, definitely, mate. And these 2 yellows at the bottom left hand side aren't ideal either. I don't think the top one goes through.
Past the red?
so here, I don't think any of them two go.
No.
I think you've got to pot the one on the right hand side of the two and come back around.
Come back
I think
round, yeah.
they're difficult. I think that's why he's playing it now, because I think he knows these balls are difficult anyway. So just play them, pot the ball. You're always going to be. You're always going to be on something. You should always have been on something. He's now got one more shot to play, hasn't he? Play the one up the rail now. If he gets it, you fancy him getting out from there.
Yeah. And he's missed a couple like that shot he just played. Like, if he missed a couple
Yeah,
of them before,
yeah.
and his confidence shows it's back into it.
Yeah, I think obviously winning those 2 frames after the break has been massive for him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he has to play the one on the left-hand side cushion. That's why I would have tried to gate off straight away. He's playing the double.
Is he cutting down the rail?
No, he's playing double. Oh, he's cutting it, right. He's had a result there, mate.
Yeah. He hasn't got a shot, has he?
No, he's had an absolute result. He's got one in the top.
Top right, yeah.
But you're not loving that for your wages every week, are you?
No.
You know, there's still work to do. You're not. And you know, if you miss it, you're pretty much going to be leaving him on his only difficult ball, which is the one on the left hand side. Yeah, he's got it. Just overhits a little tiny bit. I think he's okay.
What you doing? You're working your way up.
I'm just working my way up. Yeah, I mean them two on the left hand side really. Again, probably not the great balls for coming down to get onto this one, because you want to be straight on it to be able to run it through. He's missed that.
He missed that.
Oh, he hasn't.
I think he descelled on that.
Yeah, I thought he'd missed it, to be fair, mate, as well. So you can tell he's descelled because he's come through too far. Instead of playing that little stunny shot that he was trying to play, like a little bit of a stun run through, he's ended up playing just the run through, and now he's an inch too far.
You play this one top left and then kiss off the L now. In middle.
Playing the double.
Was it chop in?
Wow, I didn't think that went.
No. Oh, he's out of touch here.
Good news, bad news again, mate.
Yeah.
Starting to get more and more difficult to pick a ball to come down for this one, because he's got to come down this right hand side of the table. So I think he's got to play this one through now with a bit of power. Or in fact, no, I'm taking the one in the middle. I'm taking the one in the middle. I'm taking the one in the other middle, and I'm trying to get up to sort of above where he is now, and then stun down towards this ball.
Yeah, because there's no way you can get down from the one in the middle as he
No.
this one down here.
No. So after he's potted this one now, there's a good chance his next ball is going to be the one on the left hand side. See what do you do now? Do you just take your medicine now and push this one through, and take the one at the bottom next? Because I don't know how he pots this and gets good on the one on the right hand side. I think he just takes his medicine now.
I don't know if he gets early where he's pointing off any of these two, do you?
I think he can get, probably just past the yellow off this one.
Is he pushing it through?
Yeah, just push it through. He's playing loads of left hand side on this.
Yeah.
The issue he's got now is, by potting this, he's now going to be the right hand side of the red. Then he's going to have to pot this and screw down for the black into the middle.
A lot of work to do doing me now, yeah.
Just the ball's travelling now into these shots.
But he seems to he's like swinging that white round,
yeah,
to Jamie.
I mean, just concentrate everything on the pot here. Doesn't matter what you do with the whites, just pot the ball.
Natural angle off.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
He's trying to play loads of right hand side on that there to try and straighten the angle. But it's better to just pot it and make sure you can have a shot, so you can, like I say, you can screw down this side of the table and take the black into the middle. Just don't miss the pot is the critical part of that whole thing.
Well, I think I shall be happy to come back to the table here now.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I'm playing the long one here, mate. I'm playing the long one, push it through, and then play the other one. And if I get the right angle, I'm going into it.
Cannon the Eller out,
yeah. So Ashley's got to take the one into the middle now and stun down here. Get rid of these 3 down here, and then go up.
Yeah, because this one down to the bottom right, it's doing nothing now, is it? No, it's not going that way, I don't think, is he?
I don't think he's at the angle to be playing this shot.
No.
He's trying to pump it off, isn't he?
Pump it off, yeah, he has.
He's had to smash that. Again, You know, it's awkward, isn't it? He might have to play the one he's just cannoned here.
Yeah, because I guess if he cuts
Yeah.
one into the middle, and he could go anywhere. Couldn't land
I just
anywhere.
don't see how it goes good, to be honest,
No.
mate. That's why I would never play that split there. Yeah, he's got to play this one. Big shot, this one.
On and off the rail.
Yeah, he needs to be getting towards where the black is. Do you know what? He's been really unlucky. Oh, I think he's okay.
Really
He can chop the one in the middle, mate. He's okay.
I think he's perfect. Again, either or.
Yeah.
Are you going bottom right
No,
now?
I'm chopping. I don't think he can get the bottom right, mate.
No.
I don't think he's on it.
So you've got to go up and down off the middle.
Yeah, I don't think he's on that. I think he can just go up and down off the middle, mate. He's played a good shot there. He's been a bit unlucky to be where he is. This is probably about as bad as he could have been for how well he played it.
Yeah. I've just been saying that this one down here was kind of doing nothing, but right now it's kind of a big shot, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's why, you know, area to area, he should have took this one earlier. Oh, he's missed that.
Missed it.
He's playing loads of side on that again. I don't
think
get
it was natural. He wanted
Yeah,
up and down.
I feel it was natural,
Top
mate.
rail, and I think got quite a lot of room for error. Honestly, the left-hand side of the table.
I don't know why Jamie's pointing there, because I'll be surprised if he gets anywhere close to there off this, unless it's a lot straighter than the way it looks on this camera.
What are you doing, Lee? Are you top it through off two cushions?
No.
Screwing it off the side
screwing.
Rail?
As long as you can get below the middle bag, I'm screwing.
I didn't realise he had that much angle to be fair.
Oh, again, that's okay. Probably another roll there. He's in all kinds of trouble, but I think he's just okay that he can cue to the side of this. This one will hit Ash.
Yeah, he missed a similar shot to this a few shots ago, didn't he, Jamie?
Yeah.
That one you called where he was trying to put so much left. Was he right hand side? Was he putting on it?
Yeah, he was putting
same again.
Right hand side. Yeah.
Again, wants to straighten this up, isn't he?
Yeah, he's played that well.
There's a bit of a kick in him, there, isn't it?
Yeah, he definitely should have. Definitely should have won this frame, mate. He's had a couple of good chances there. I think he was right at the start there, mate, when he tried to get that ball off. On these tables, you don't need to move those balls off the cushion.
I think you said, like you say, there's 3 shots he played there, what you want to play, and he's played the opposite every time, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he should have potted the one in the middle and come down and got rid of this one. Even though it looks like it's an okay ball because it's down here and it's closest to a bag, it's always going to be difficult to land on that. I think, you know, he's missed that one in the middle by a country mile as well.
Yeah.
You know, I do think it was just natural. Yeah, you're right, Chris. You're right. Like I say, and if you know, because in Ash's head, he was saying 3-1 in this next session. So you think if he's won those first 3 frames, you get that absolutely free shot.
Ryan, I think it's just Jamie who likes wearing short track.
I like wearing shorts as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you normally wear shorts.
Yeah, the problem I've got is obviously I don't want to be restricted because I've got a massive python. So
there you go. See
the thingy break again there, where he's taking a bit off. And potted the ball. So yellows. So you pop the yellow down here now, jack up, screw in. Oh no, it goes to the gap. Wow, what a bonus.
You think these now
mate.
all
He's played that absolutely as bad as he could have done. I don't even know what he was trying to do there.
Has he still not? Is he on the one to the right middle?
He's on to the one to the middle, but you had to be on one of these two next.
Yeah,
you know,
that one directly below the red into that seems, unless he can land on it after this middle, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, just screw it back a couple of inches. Yeah, same difference really. Plate now. Yeah.
Probably the best
bit of a tweaky one here because you're trying to avoid the red. You know, it's quite easy to de-accelerate on this one.
You don't want if he lands behind the red, to be fair, he's still going to have a shot. Yeah, you used to call it, didn't you?
Yeah. So he's played it too well because he was worried about the DXL. So now he's in trouble. I don't think
don't like the Cutley, do you?
No, I don't think he can pot any of these, mate, anyway, so I think he has to play that ball. I think I'm probably just clipping off it with the bit right hand side and trying to leave him touching the red by the black so he has no shot.
No shot on it.
Yeah, that's all he's got.
I mean, you don't want to be double neat to put it onto the red, do you? And
this doesn't chop.
Yourself up.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he's played that shot, he's just played it poorly, anti. There's work to do. There's work to do. He's got that red at the top. So the last three balls for me here. I'm looking at this finish now straight away. I'm going. My last three balls are the one at the top, then see the two reds together on the right hand side,
Yeah.
the bottom one of them, and then the black. They're my last three balls. So how do we now get to there? So we have to pot this one. We then screw back, pot the one into the middle, probably pot the one down the bottom here, and then pot the one in the middle and run up.
Then you're going up off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or worst case scenario, if you haven't got the angle to run up, you just pot it and leave it there and go the bottom one here, and then screw up for the one at the top last.
Yeah.
Don't.
Do you think he'll go up now?
I don't see how he gets out now, mate.
No.
I don't see how he gets out now.
There's no value in going up off this one.
I don't think
there's nothing on.
No.
There's be nothing on coming back down, is he?
No. I don't even think he's got the angle to go up there either off this one.
No.
He's going to try and screw it back for the one down here, I think. Trying to leave it safe for misses.
Well, the three balls you called, they're still on, aren't
Yeah.
they? I don't know if it quite be that way you called, but it'd be a good finish, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think he's perhaps going to play the double. So I think having those three balls on are the right three balls for the finish, but he needs some luck to get there now, I think.
No, I thought the black was playing a big part
Yeah.
there. I don't know. I don't think the double went.
No.
I think he tried for something.
I think for Ashy, I think he's just got to pot the one into the bottom right hand corner, just dead weight. I'm aiming for the red at the top. That's where I want to hit.
Yeah.
Because if you hit that red, not hard, just lay on it. I think you're fine. Yeah, he's fine there. Pot the one in the middle now. Come up and down. Play the one over the top right hand corner. Come back, play the one in the middle, and then the black.
Yeah.
So it's all on this shot now. He needs to be, probably anywhere past halfway, because then he can take that ball, either play it and take the yellow in the same bag. Just past halfway, he's fine, absolutely fine. So two options now. You can either pump this one out and take it in the middle, which I think is the right shot, or you can pump it in and come around two rails and take the other yellow into the same bag.
Same bag.
I'd much prefer the little drag with the left hand side here to leave him on the middle.
On the middle, I like that.
Yeah, it's played it well.
Yeah.
Played it really well. So that's his 3-1 that he wanted, as long as he gets his two balls. Maybe I've jinxed him.
There's the curse. Slightly awkward into with that red.
Yeah, you just make sure you pot it, don't you?
Yeah.
Take your medicine, make sure you pot the ball. 8-6. Game on. It's made it interesting.
I think Jamie will like to keep that 2-frame lead, won't he?
Yeah.
But Jamie's break, is it now?
It's Jamie's break. Just watch out for it again. Watch for the smash break, and let's see if he gets one. Ashy's definitely taken some off the break.
I don't know if Jamie dished twice off Ash's break.
He did, yeah. He did.
Yeah.
I think 3. I think he had 2 on the last. That last little four frames that he had, I think he cleared twice off them, and I think he had one early on as well.
Yeah.
Because they were one 8-ball each at 3 each, and they'd had one each. So, but then I'm pretty sure he dished off both of Ash's next break. I think he might have gone off once and dry once. I think once and off in the right middle.
Do you fancy? Think he can get back into it?
In this match?
Yeah.
I think if he wins this frame, if he wins this frame, mate, yeah. I think he's backing it. I think he's backing it now at 8-6. To be honest, I think as long as you sort of, I think anything probably from cat 3 upwards. If you sort of 2 frames behind, so sort of one break of throw behind, if you like, from a darts terminology, I think you always feel like you're in it because you feel like you can go reverse dish 8-ball, don't you?
Yeah.
He's took some off there.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not hitting him as hard.
Yeah, definitely took some off. Reds are the balls, I think. Yeah, I'm getting reds.
Can't really see a problem with, can you?
No. I think I'm playing the one in the middle now, and I'm getting the one that's next to it off the cushion or away from the cushion to leave me on the other one. Yeah. And then the only bad ball you have, to a degree, is the one that's next to the black, but it goes in the middle and the corner. So So that, again, the last 3 balls for me are the 3 balls that are on the bottom half of the table. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Do you think he's got to get rid of this one down here then
No.
early on
No.
at some point?
No.
No.
They're my last 3 balls. So the 3 balls that are this side of the middle bags, as we're looking, they're my last 3 balls.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm potting the one over the hole, and I'm taking the other red into the top right-hand corner and just either stunning it out or screwing back for the black in either the middle or the corner. I don't think they're... I think it's difficult to miss these, to be honest.
Jamie wins. It's Gertins.
Yeah, so I think if he thinks he goes 9-6 up...
Turns that quickly, don't
Yeah, the one thing I would say is that even though there's been a couple of sort of reverse dishes and stuff, I don't think anybody's looked like just blasting away. You know, so I always think if I was playing in this match, I would feel like I was in the match, because I don't feel like anybody else has played that well. That I wouldn't be able to keep up with them.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's probably how both of them will feel. You know.
Do you know what I'm going to call? Well, it's probably a big call, actually. I reckon if Jamie doesn't get these, I don't think he'll win the match.
Right.
I don't think he'll come back. I think it might get into his head a little bit.
It is tough, mate, when you have a decent sized lead and obviously the other guy starts coming back. It is tough to maintain it. He just needs to be straightish on this next ball into the middle so he can run it through off the cushion and get past straight on the red. Oh, he's played that terribly. He's in trouble now. He's in trouble, mate. He needed to be straighter on this red so he could run it through and use the left-hand cushion to get closer to this red, because he wants to be, you know, pass straight.
Off the cushion.
I was playing the plant.
I thought, you know what, it looked at it was like he was eyeing that plant up.
Oh, I hate this.
I don't like this, Lydia.
No.
The only thing
He's played it perfectly.
Yeah.
You know, if he comes like 4 inches short of that, he's just dead.
He just doesn't want full behind that yellow, does he? That's
No.
one thing he doesn't want to be doing. Push off it, so nowhere near it.
Played that really well. I mean, I'm never playing that shot.
No, not that stage of the game, are you?
Oh no, is he done?
Has he got away with that?
Oh.
God. This is a big turning point.
Wow.
Mate, if he isn't on this.
He must be on it. He's looking at the potting angle.
Is he?
Or is he looking for the cushion?
No, I don't think he's on it, Lee. Or is he? Has he got swerve it?
Do you know what? I don't know, mate.
I think he'd have been down on the shot by now if he was on it. I know he does like using his time up, does Jamie, but I mean, you'd think, no, it's
Wow, he's had a result there if he's on this.
Took a while to play it if he is on it.
Oh, it's not easy.
Oh god, he flew in. Milking
Wow.
Was he milking that?
Yeah,
one,
a little bit, mate, I think.
think.
I didn't think he was on it when I looked at the
No, I
overhead.
didn't know.
I thought he was touching.
It looked actually touching, didn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Actually touching, yeah. Would you say he's got away with one there?
Yeah,
Or
he's played a poor shot there, to be fair, mate. You know.
Wayne's right. He was milking
Yeah.
that, Wayne. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he played a poor shot, anti, because again, there's nothing for long, is there? You know, everything's for short, nothing's for long. But, you know, he also probably wants to be closer to it, and that's why he's over at his antics. He wants to be close to it, but there's no value in trying to get close and not being on it.
I think Abarash felt like he was in then as well at some point now, when that, because I bet he couldn't see. That's a bit gutting, isn't it, when you think your game's on a visit.
I still don't think that plant was ever the right shot.
No. I think you called the route, aren't you, up until that point where he ran out into position, but he took some off that. He's got nothing this time.
Got nothing this time. Broke well as well.
Yeah, and I think he took a lot more off that than the other one.
Yeah. So, frame that sort of went a bit against the fold there. Now all of a sudden you feel like he can't not get an 8-ball in this frame, because that's the way the pool gods do you dirty all the time. Yellow's the balls, mate. I don't think he's got a starter, but yellow's the ones that you've got no real problems on.
Do you not think he's on that one to bottom left?
He's looked at it twice, mate. So
looks like it goes. Well, I don't know. Deceiving, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sort of looks like he's on the other yellow from this angle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The one next to the red that he's closest to.
He's taking reds again. I think he's played a few times where he's gone the balls that you think are the ones. He's gone the opposite set, and he's paid off.
I just think it's difficult here. You look at the Reds. There's because I sort of don't look at the first few balls. I look at the next few balls and where's his connectors down the bottom here. The one on the right hand side, you're going to be off straight on that, so you're running sort of down this way. So it's not great for your black. It's not great for this last red down here. I just don't see how reds are that good. It might be after this shot if you break them up. It's weird.
It's hard dog, yeah.
Yeah. I just never saw reds being a good choice there. You know, I think yellows you got much more opportunity to, and maybe you couldn't pot one. Maybe that's why, but it felt like there was potential shots to play there on yellows. He's getting his other red off at the bottom here.
Cutting us back.
He's just trying to split them up into. He's played a good shot there. Played a good shot.
Yeah, well, he's definitely tired that. You've made a mess of that yellow, hasn't he? Anyway,
I mean,
that's
Ash,
not going anywhere.
Ash should be playing the yellow that's sort of just left of the blue spot and just getting the bag down here, but don't get the bag, just get the area of the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't like this shot. He's now going to get the other bag then. But again, don't get the bag, just get the red. And then take the numerical advantage on yellows and just start to work with that. So sort of play it off the rail into the red, leave the yellow where the red is now, and just move the red away. Yeah. He's played it about as bad as he could have done, to be fair. Because he's pushed into that yellow and pushed it out the way, he's now left in the quite easy, turnover shot.
Turnover, and he can actually get the white out, can't he, to avoid them playing turnover shots
he
after that.
He played the right shot badly, which I think, it can sometimes be a thing in these games because it's not always easy out there, is it? It's much easier in this commentary box, mate. I've never missed a ball in here, so...
Back-to-back 8 balls in
here. Yeah. Never chose the wrong set.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think he got the balls to do that with, and he's still safe once, no matter what he did there.
Ashley's got to move the one that's nearest the red at the top. So just clip off that, put the white on the top rail, and just get your yellow out. You need to start getting your balls out now because the reds are going shortly. You've got to put it in a position where there's a little bit of jeopardy for him. I don't want potting balls. I don't understand what he's doing here.
Potting that middle, nudging that,
I mean, chop this now. Chop the one that I've just talked about over this bag down here.
Chop that down. And even think you could even knock that top red into on the right.
Yeah, I think you just check it and you just check it across. Yeah, just get close to the bag.
Yeah.
Under it.
Like yourself, just an area to done him.
Yeah. I mean, the bonus either way is having that red down here now because you can use that to split this ball up.
Yeah.
So that's why I would just want it just be a bit closer to the bag so I can use it as a breakout ball. Where it is now, it's just a bit awkward to be a breakout ball. Tough for Jamie here now. Straight after this one, mate. I think it starts at 5 o'clock or scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. I suppose it depends how long this one goes on for. I don't know what the time is now. Is it close to that or 4:45? So probably won't be exactly 5 o'clock, Danny. It'll be just a bit after that, I would say.
Is that the Gaz and Josh Fletcher game?
Yes, straight after this one, mate. Oh, he's left with a chance here. I'm going.
Do you think that goes?
I think the bottom one.
The bottom yellow.
Yeah,
it
goes.
Now,
I'm not going for that. I'm playing the top one.
Playing the top right.
Yeah.
Going up for the other one. Same pocket. No, he's not. I don't think he's not. What's he gonna? He's gonna try and play it off the red. I think. Yeah, he has.
He's played a great shot there.
Yeah.
If he's on that, he's in. He's just gone a bit inch too far. I think it's a tough one, Chris. I'll sort of just for people that can't read the chat, Chris, he just asked the prediction for Gazzy's game. So Gazzy's playing Josh Fletcher Norman straight after. So people want to start putting some prediction in the chat for that game as well. Be really useful and to give us some idea of what you guys are thinking. Big shot, this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Has he got play 2 cushions?
I think he might have to jack. I think he might have to jack up, mate. I'm jacking up and I'm playing 2 cushions, but not round the back of
Not
it.
round the back.
I'm sort of screwing up, so like sort of try and get about 3 inches down from the corner bag, and then just like play off the top, off the side, of the top rail.
So you're playing the top yellow in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah.
He might be able to drop it in though. It looks in off to me.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Oh no, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
So
only deceiving angle.
yeah,
Deceiving,
so deceiving
yeah,
here, mate. Sometimes it can make you look silly.
Yeah. Looking at that, he got used cushions.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack up and
Yeah, because he could have probably played that a little bit harder and maybe took it into that
Into
bag
the
that
other
you were
cut, yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about. But I suppose the harder you played, the more it widens the angle, so you might have gone it off. Just target the middle bag here. Yeah, he's played that really well. Good finish, this has been.
Yeah, yeah.
A bit of a poor shot by Jamie, to be fair. Felt like he got all the control in this frame, and then sort of, I don't know if he just tried to like really advance the frame on by playing that shot, maybe looking at that winning line a couple of frames away. But he hasn't really done that all the way through.
No.
Gotta watch the in off here. Gotta watch the in off here.
Well, do you know what? I didn't even look at that to middle back.
Hey,
I
it's
didn't look
close,
at that.
honestly.
No, I didn't look at that. Yeah.
Close, natural angle there. You know, if you get any little bit of left hand side on that ball there, that wide's tracking, mate. To tell you.
Yeah, nice finish that.
Yeah, good finish.
I didn't think at any point he was going to ever get any control of that frame.
No.
It's kind of handed him, but
I think, like I said, I think Jamie's just tried to push the boat out by playing that shot and advance all his balls in one go, and just been a little bit unfortunate to leave Ash the shot he's played, but he's played it really well as well. So
I think Cayley Dorsley, I don't think he gets that finish. But
no, he has looked a lot better since the break.
A lot better since the break. Yeah. His long pottings he's been on, hasn't it?
11-9 Gaz. Danny putting a prediction in there.
Yeah, I know Gaz has always been a solid player, hasn't he? So I think I'll probably go Gaz as well.
Yeah.
I'll probably go Gaz.
I think a lot depends on how the game goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think if Josh, can sort of get off and sort of start potting balls early and get a bit of a lead, I think it can be difficult.
Yeah.
I think if Gaz can keep him close and grind him down a bit, I think he can absolutely get in the.
I think what I've seen of Josh is a good
Josh's
in-front player, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he's in front, I think you struggle,
Yeah.
I'll get back at, isn't he?
Yeah. And that's why I think if Gaz can really, grind him down a bit, I think he can really get into his head. When you think about it, they both played Ash for money. So
do you know what? I didn't know Gaz played Ash.
Yeah.
I've watched Josh play him.
Gaz played Ash a couple of months before when they had the Plaza Day.
Right.
And Ash beat Gaz 15-14.
Did he?
Yeah. So when you think about that as a natural guys for, playing over frames, Gaz got closer than Ash. Gaz got closer than Josh.
Yeah.
Against Ash.
I think
but
did Ash beat Josh quite heavy when they
I
played?
think it was 18-12 on it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I remember watching the game, to be fair.
Yeah, you were smashed.
I was up there, I was smashed, yeah.
You were smashed, right? You remember?
Yeah. Try not remember.
Played a bit of a poor shot there. He's got the cushion and not the bag, so it gives Jamie a free go here just to get all these balls out in one go. Oh, I don't understand that shot.
No.
If he's nudged that into a plant, it's not the end of the world, but I don't think he's quite nudged it far enough. So if he nudged it another, few centimetres and makes the plant, it was okay. But he's now just give Ash the chance just to return the favour on him here. He's now covered the other bag, the other cushion.
Yeah.
Both them cushions have been Ash's at some point in this frame.
Bit of a messy one, isn't it?
Yeah. Reds go though, mate. Reds have all got a pocket. Ash is the one who's got to be careful here.
I didn't think that red in the clubs for them two yellow. I didn't think that went, but he does actually drop the ring, can't he?
Yeah.
Middle.
I mean, if I'm Ash now, I'm playing the yellow that he's closest to onto the red, and just pushing it onto the side rail. Yeah, I think that's a fair shout, Chris, again. You're a lot cleverer than I give you credit for here, because Bones told me you were thick as a brick, but obviously that's not the case. But yeah, I think you're right, mate. I think if any of them settle, I think it'll be a tough ask for the other one. So, Jamie's got to go here now.
Was it, if I remember right, was Coops in this category?
Yeah.
Is this the same category?
It was. I can't remember who he lost to.
Josh? I'm sure
Was
Josh
it
beat him.
Josh? Was it Josh?
Josh beat him. 'Cause I remember watching it. I think he beat. Did he beat him quite heavily?
I can't remember, mate.
Chris, I can't, yeah, Chris Lapper was right on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know
know
he was in
watched
it. He
it.
won his first game.
Yeah, he won his first game, didn't he? Yeah,
Against Sean Eldritch. I think he played his first game.
yeah, Eldritch, yeah, he beat him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, go knock at the door. Oh.
Check in. Mr. Davies made an appearance in the comms box. How are you, mate? Okay? Yeah, good. Ready for his match?
Yeah.
Jamie's played a poor shot there, mate. He's overscrewed that by quite a way. He's still on them, but you know, obviously, as you know, the last three balls are the two balls at the bottom and then the black. Oh, he's okay. He's absolutely fine. You can just pot this one now. Just make sure you get past straight. So where he is now is absolutely perfect.
So what are you doing, Andy? You're just dropping this top one in?
No, I'm screwing it back about 3 inches.
Yeah.
Then I'm taking the red into the middle, running down and playing the one over on the cushion next. Then I'm dropping the one in the middle, pushing through, and taking the black into the middle.
Yeah.
And if it goes in the corner, I'm not even pushing through to the middle. I'm just making sure I pot the ball and take the black long.
Yeah. Well, if it does go wrong, does the black go to the top right?
Possibly.
So he's got an option then, and see if he does.
Yeah, it looks like it
play
goes.
this perfectly.
Oh, no. Oh, he's
I
not.
think he's just alright, isn't he? Ganley deceiving, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you think, looking at that now,
I think he's okay, but I don't think he's great.
No.
So I don't think he can now be sort of low on this.
He's not going to nudge into that red, is he? No. Perfect, yeah.
Oh, he's okay.
Deceivingly.
Wow, I was conceiving.
Wait, you think they don't go, but I think you were right again. The long shot is a possibility.
Yeah.
Do you think he can get enough?
I think he'll be pushing through to the middle if he can get it, mate.
Come off the yellow, push up.
Oh yeah, it's taking long. It did go when I looked on the overhead. It went so.
Bit of pressure on it, Lee, for 10 seconds.
Yeah, and it's one of those ones past the yellow as well, isn't it? Again, with that yellow in his eye line. You know, taking so much time on this shot again.
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah.
He's looking at it 2-3 times. You know, it goes. Just go down and pot it.
Yeah, he does like to take his time on the shot, doesn't he?
There you go.
Missed it. Yeah.
Just honestly, mate.
That's massive. Massive, that is, Lee, isn't it?
I mean, I'm definitely playing the yellow next to black now. I think.
Curse that, don't we?
Yeah, I don't think we did, though, mate. To be honest, I think he's cursed himself by looking at it so many times again. It goes, just get down and pot it.
Yeah, he's a good potter.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think he's overthinking those shots, and maybe because he's missed a couple where it's going past the ball. But if the ball goes, the ball goes. You don't have to worry about what's there. And I know it's in your eye line, but just get down and pot it.
I think the black was easier than the
I don't like this shot, mate.
No,
this can definitely go wrong.
For a snooker, isn't he?
He's played that well. I just hated that, mate. It's left in the one cushion, though.
Oh, he's just left one cushion, yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what this looks like on the top down. I'm pretty sure he can go. Yeah, he can definitely go one cushion.
The thing is, like you said, you'd be gutted now. Obviously, if he gets this, Ash should be kicking himself because I don't think he should be in this position.
No,
it's a good snooker.
I get what Ash did because he tried to take that ball. That was probably his most difficult ball and get it off the cushion, didn't he? Yeah. I mean, I played the yellow that was closest to black. We'll get ready on the replay for this one just in case.
Got it. Off. No. Do you think that yellow does pass the black? I can't. I can tell from this one.
See this again. Just want to see if I managed to catch the replay. Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's have a look. Top down camera. No, I'm playing the yellow off the black here, mate. Playing the yellow.
So the yellow to
the
top
bottom
right.
yellow. The bottom yellow. I'm playing the bottom yellow off the black.
I mean, what do you think his plan? Do you think he's going to try and play another snooker?
If he is going to play another snooker, he's played a terrible shot. To be perfectly honest, just play the snooker first shot.
First shot, yeah.
If you're going to play it.
I wouldn't like to think I've got to play the yellow off the black for me.
I don't know why he didn't play first ball, mate.
Yeah.
It's definitely on. You know, he can definitely, with that ball in hand, it's so naturally easy to play that ball, isn't it?
Not getting into him now, is he?
No, he
Surely
might be playing to the top rail and then just dink the yellow near the bag. Oh, I just don't understand this, mate.
No, I don't. If
Don't understand
if you're
those
playing
doing
that
here.
shot off the black lay, like you said, you're playing it for your shot.
Exactly,
Early
just
doors,
play for your
get
shot.
It out, yeah.
You know, when all's said and done, you got a chance the black goes near a cushion, so it takes the pressure off the finish anyway. I'm never playing it last.
I don't know where he's going now.
Well, he's playing that shot, isn't he?
Yeah. I think you're
Sorry,
trusting, I
I'm
know you're
sorry, it's
trusting
just
Tibet
the wrong
anyway,
way,
aren't
mate.
you?
It's just
Yeah,
the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, you have to play it first.
I agree.
But I think, Chris, though, you know, you got that ball in hand. You can put that white in the position, so this becomes unmissable. Now, it's missable, isn't it?
The thing is, Lee, the yellow doesn't go. I don't think the yellow goes. No, the yellow doesn't go. It's jammed. I think the best he's hoping for is the bag, because it doesn't go. If that's the case, I don't know what he's played.
I am absolutely confused.
No, I myself.
He probably just gets down and pots this clean. Probably just goes.
Oh, it does. Don't like this, though. Yeah, like Coops said, I'm gobsmacked at the way he's gone, but again, I didn't think it went, Lee. But if he did go, then I think that's not the best.
I just don't know why he didn't. Oh, I don't know.
Take it early doors, even
Yeah,
still.
do you know what? If he did go, perhaps it is the right way to go to get rid of these ones down here. But I mean, to be end up where he was, you know, it's terrible. You've just got to be on this side of the table, haven't you? I'm just dinking this onto the side rail, mate.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try and chop it. He misses this completely.
No,
Wide's close. Wide's close. Wide's close. Wide's close.
Wow.
Wow, massive moment there. Massive moment. And you feel aggrieved that wide's gone in there, but from where he was, you know, also to be chopping that black in and going round is, like I say, it's a bit of a sickener, but you've put yourself in that position, haven't you? You know, you got ball in hand there, all those balls went.
I think he'll be kicking himself.
Oh, definitely.
Because the way he did take on, looking at it now, it took a good finish out. But like Coop said, going back to what Coop said, did he try to play for that before he played that second to last yellow, and he didn't hit it. He did fan it. He didn't get high enough.
Possibly.
And that's where he started going wrong.
But I still think ball in hand, I get rid of them two at the top.
Yeah.
You know.
You called it straight away, didn't you?
Yeah. It's a massive break.
Where's the cue ball going? I know Lee called it straight away. Wayne, didn't you? As soon as he took back,
as soon as he hit the second cushion, I pretty much knew it was in, to be honest.
Well, it's a nice break.
Yeah. It's a nice break. I think you can chop the one in the middle now and come down and try and land on the one at the bottom.
I think he's going to play the red, Lee.
Chop the red into the top right-hand corner, come down and try and find the one here. Oh, he's playing the one in the middle.
Is he into the one? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's changed.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible, mate. Just drop this in now, dead weight.
I won't like the queuing over these
yeah.
I
think the only bonus is he can just drop it in dead weight, can't he? And he's on the one there, so I think he's okay.
Do you reckon the shot from getting from the red to this red down here to the black's going to be the one then?
As you know, I'm playing, mate. I'm potting this one. I'm coming down, landing on the bottom rail. I'm potting that one, screwing up, and then I'm playing the double on the black.
Just like that?
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't think you can miss him.
You've heard it here now.
No, I think he drops this in now. Target the bottom bag. Because if you go too far, you're probably going to be on the double. So it's probably just about okay.
Double.
I think you can pop this one in now here, and then you just
two doubles.
Yeah, possibly. I think you can get up.
Can you get up and out?
I think you can get up, mate. Oh, I don't know. It's horrible from there, to be honest.
He's got to play a lot of sides.
Yeah, double, mate. Double.
Isn't it? Is he no man's land, that Lee? Or?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the chop, hasn't he? He's got the chop. You know, twice across. Maybe across double or something. Just concentrate everything here on the pot. Don't worry about anything else. Just concentrate on the pot. everything else will take care of
He's got it.
itself.
Brilliant.
He's been a bit unlucky there, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I think he's still on this black, but it could be 2-offs in a row here.
2-0. Can you say?
Yeah.
You think it's getting closely to that?
Yeah,
opposite
it's
middle?
definitely close, mate. It's definitely close. Could end up with two
God.
frames here where Jamie hasn't had to pot a black in the last 2 frames of the match.
Or he won't hit it hard against say. I just think it's scared him off, like knowing
Yeah.
what he knew before.
Definitely. So I think that's the game, boys and girls. I think.
Don't know. He missed that last one, didn't he?
Right.
So,
He's just got to pot the one on the right hand side now. Screw back a few inches, and they are just literally dot to dot here.
and this is all she wrote.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always tough to go with that. I don't know what he's looking there for. He should just be screwing back here. Just pot this and screw back 2 inches, because then that opens up all the balls. Then
Yeah.
you can pot the one in the middle of the cluster and be on all the balls.
Wiped its feet like that.
He's played that so bad, mate.
Yeah, he has.
He might have to pot this now and come down for this one down here.
Ganley, I think came down to again, like you say, he should have got down and
Yeah.
just played it. He was on it once.
Oh no! If he lands queuing over this, ooh,
Might just be
still
okay,
expect
like.
him to get it, but
Yeah.
it's pretty ugly because if you need to be past the straight here, you don't want to be short. So you've got to
Yeah.
play it a little bit harder than you really want to. Oh, he's
Do you think
okay. He's
just-
queuing at the
just-
side.
Just above the blue spot, do you think?
Yeah,
if
he's
he came around here?
queuing at the side of it. He's okay. Too far. Oh, it's horrible. He's making a bit of a mess of these, to be honest.
Well,
I
what's
think
he
he
got
could
to do
probably
now? Has
he
got
could
to come
probably
twice across?
drag it in with loads and loads of right hand side. But
Yeah,
then you could also be in a bad position after that one.
yeah. He could end up too high. He couldn't
Yeah.
too much of an angle
Yeah.
on the top one. He's
And then
gotta
being in
come
all
down.
kinds
Yeah,
of trouble.
yeah,
He might
yeah.
play your shot here twice across. He's played my shot. He's played it so badly.
Oh God.
He needs that to be touching. Desperately needs it to be touching ball.
Do you know what? I don't think I fancied him from the start.
I couldn't see how he couldn't get them, to be
No,
honest.
no.
You know, I think he's played sort of probably 3 bad shots in a row there.
Yeah.
You know, I still expect
Started
Ash
with
to
the
be
first, didn't
snookered.
it?
Yeah, still expect Ash to be snookered. First shot was the one he played. He
Yeah,
didn't play
yeah.
very confidently. Oh no. Oh, what are we thinking, guys? Snookered?
He's on that, isn't he? I think he's
No,
on
don't
that.
know, don't know.
I think if he swerves it and jaws it, I think he's
Are you
still.
thinking the swerve?
Yeah. I think he's got to swerve it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The only thing is with the swerve is if he
Just-
jaws it, but
Just
still
miss
think he'll
the
be okay.
just miss the yellow though.
Yeah.
As long as you miss the yellow, you feel like it's going to be okay, ain't he?
God,
Is it off?
Oh,
Hey, how many
I
times
thought
have we
it was.
seen that?
I thought it was going to swerve. it off.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was just going to follow through with that bit of run inside. Foul. For what? Chris, I didn't see it.
Did he catch the alley?
What do you think happened?
I didn't see him catch the alley, did you?
No, I'll have a little look back, but I didn't see it.
Ball in hand. Coops might be on the wind up. I don't know. But I wasn't really looking at the alley.
Which foul? Do you think it was a foul when he clipped off? No, because he clipped off the Ella, didn't he?
He didn't catch the alley, did he? On his way through.
No, I think he was thinking foul the one before when Dingy played it, wasn't he?
Oh, Jamie.
And Jamie played it.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah, maybe.
No, that wasn't a
Yeah,
foul.
it was foul, no.
So it definitely wasn't a foul on a Jamie one.
I think if it's a foul,
I just watched it back, Chris. I've got no idea what you think was a foul, mate. I just watched it back. I don't think any of them were.
No, I don't see any. I didn't see anything wrong with any of them.
No, nor me.
Double hits.
Yeah, he hit the side cushion, mate. He hit the yellow first, the one that he was closest to, then hit the side rail.
Double hit a cushion.
No, didn't hit a cushion. You're
Oh,
right.
didn't hit.
Terrible,
Didn't
mate.
hit a cushion. Yeah, sorry. Didn't hit a cushion.
Yeah, he did, mate. We just watched it back.
Yeah,
he
hit
cl-
it twice, didn't he?
yeah, the yellow he was closest to moved, and then the white hit the side rail. The top yellow didn't hit, but he'd already hit a cushion by that
Yeah.
point. Just rewind it back, mate, and watch it. You'll see. Okay, guys, we've got a few people watching the stream now. We've got around about 50 watching. Just to let you all know that there is a flyer on. There is a flyer on Tuesday. So obviously the Tuesday league that normally runs the Stoke Pool League has a week off this week. So Adam's going to be running a Christmas flyer. 2 events one night, best of 7 for the main event, and a 1-frame suicide flyer that comes after. It's international rules. £10 entry includes both comps. So prize money will be designated on how many people enter. So if anybody's free on Tuesday, please come down and support the club. That would be great. Thank you. Even you boys from Telford, if any of you are watching, get yourself down. It's Christmas time. Come down, have a drink, have a few frames of pool. One of the best clubs in the area.
Yeah, try and win some Christmas tokens.
Yeah, exactly. Some easy money to be had from some of these Plaza boys down here, trust me. Chris, I'm not sure. I'm still looking back now, but I'm pretty.
Sorry, he clipped off the yellow. Yeah, he's watched it back. He knows. Yeah, I think he knows.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what happened here then? Who broke? So did Jamie break?
I think Ash broke.
Did Ash broke? Is this off the break? I missed what happened.
Yeah, I did myself looking at that, watching that.
Yeah.
Clip back.
So I assume Jamie is on reds. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If Ash broke, it could well be an open table.
Yeah, Jamie's definitely on reds, I think.
Yeah. What do you think here, Bones, about potting this one next to black and then playing the plant, yellow onto red onto yellow? And going?
Yeah, as long as the yellow he plays the plant onto should come out, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's a shout, that isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, it depends how attacking he wants to be. You know, at 10-8 down, every attacking shot now could be his last attacking shot. He's tried to play the turnover.
I reckon in Ash's position now, can you just kind of let your arm go and the pressure's off you? I don't know.
Probably, mate. Probably. It's not a bad shout, that.
Jamie's threw a few in, hasn't he, there? Them last 2 frames, that black he missed. You know, obviously got away with it if he went in off, but you'd have thought they were a cert, wouldn't you, last frame?
Yeah. But the last couple of frames, he's looked a bit nervy, hasn't he, to get over the line, you know, and it's always the 2 toughest frames to win, the first and the last, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, he's left him like. If Ash should have said, put me here so I can play this turnover shot, this is where he'd want to be. Yeah. Jamie's got to be really careful in this frame now. This frame can absolutely get away from him here. Pot the one over the old, but I don't think it gives him too much value. There's no value in that. He was never going to be anywhere bar there.
He was never going to get out for that.
If you're going to play that, smash it. Absolutely smash it. Like it was only ever going exactly where it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, he has to hit one of these balls now. Not that Ash gets out next go, but he'll certainly be in a world of pain if he doesn't, because he'll just be snookering him again.
Yeah.
He finds a gap here. Ooh, nearly. So, Ash will be going here. He'll be chopping the one into the middle, screwing it with a bit of left-hand side and going into the little cluster of 3 balls, always knowing he's going to be on the other one.
I don't think this yellow goes, does it, Lee? Is the black in the way?
Yeah, it definitely goes, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely goes. Oh. The bonus that he's not that ball in, to be honest.
Yeah. So, that yellow goes. Actually, it's hard call. You think they don't go?
Yeah, definitely goes.
Do you think he can play it in a way with the right-hand side to nudge off the red to land on the other one? Is that asking too much?
I think he's decided here that let Jamie do the work.
Don't know if that was on or off the rail.
It must have been off the rail. Otherwise, there's no way he's playing it.
No.
Does the black go past the yellow? That's more of a pertinent question. So no, I don't think it does. So, I make yellows massive favourites in this frame, mate. Jamie might be able to get the bag here.
Say just in an area, will be good enough.
Yeah, he's played a good shot there.
That's a good shot, yeah.
If he's left the plant, Ash is 100% just playing the plant here. The turnover plant.
Turnover plant,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a shout, yeah.
That's
Still in control, isn't he?
Yeah, that should definitely be the shot he plays.
Yeah.
Limit the amount of balls James got on the table. Keep reducing them. You know, especially when he's got that ball tied up. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, he's tied the yellow, but
he's tied the yellow up, but you've got the extra ball advantage. So if you get ball in hand, you feel like you can do something with that, can't you?
Now, could Jamie?
I think he'll play a turnover shot.
Yeah.
Now that yellow's gone safe, he has to play a turnover shot.
Oh, I don't know what's happened here.
Oh,
he's getting moved as well, is he?
Oh, he's had a right result there.
He's had a result.
Wow. So Ashy shot here now, mate. He's got a sort of half thin snick the one at the top of the table, top one by the yellow spot, and try and drop it in behind those other yellows.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot.
It's done normally one where you normally pop the yellow into by mistake.
Yeah. Potting's okay.
Yeah. Not got enough. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just over it. Oh. So let's think about this then now. It's not landed great. He's got a queue over this ball, but you don't think he's going to miss it because it's a massive bag. The only problem I can see is the black. So let's see what happens next. Oh, it's horrible.
You're not fancying screwing the plant in and splitting the black eel?
No, I don't think it's on, mate. I don't think it's on.
No.
I think his white's coming way away from that angle. I think he'd be lucky to land back on the plant on the next ball.
Has he come off to play the snooker?
Oh, he's had that double kiss there. Wow, he's had a right little result there.
Now can he drop this in and just drop the black in the middle?
No, he can drop it in and play a double there, mate, because he's never dropping it in the middle.
No?
No. He's just... Think about the way this frame's gone. I think he can punch it over and take the same bag. Oh, he's played that so bad again.
But look at that, Lee, there. Them last two shots he's played. Look at how quick he's played them.
Yeah, you're right. How slow he's been on a lot of his other stuff. Then all of a sudden he's become, Jimmy White and he's lost.
Yeah, he's played 3 shots in about 15 seconds.
Yeah. I don't think this yellow goes, Oh, it must go. Wow. That's a result. Yeah, it does, yeah. So he's got a shot to play. This is becoming a very, very nervy end of this match.
Shown some nerves, Jamie, as on the last few frames.
Yeah. And I think it's to be expected, mate, isn't it? It's tough. Yeah. Ashley's not played a great shot there, to be honest. You want to be a lot closer. Yeah. I don't know why he's not put it on an angle where he could punch up towards on that line that he's on now. And just get closer to it. I don't expect him to miss this, but it's missable.
It's obviously a tough black if he misses it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's played that well. So, one over the off next bones. Always the shot.
Yeah.
And then literally just leave the white on the bottom right hand, sort of stun over about 4 inches. And then drop the one in the right corner with a bit of side off the rail and just float down. Coming absolutely on the natural angle to never being that bad on it. Just don't want to overscrew this. That's absolutely perfect.
Play it how he wants, can't he? Stun it down or stun it
just,
off the rail, anything.
Just a bit of like stun and side, mate. I think, Chris, though, for me, I know you've sort of said there that whether he's playing fast or slow, we've complained about both of them, to be perfectly honest. But for me, this game is all about natural pace. You play at a natural pace that suits you, irrelevant to the situation. Doesn't matter if it's the last frame of the World Championship or you're knocking with your mates on a Tuesday night. You should play at the similar type pace each time.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Son, you okay? That's where it can get you sometimes. That's why sometimes some people struggle playing slow players, because it knocks them out of their rhythm. Or likewise, when you're a slowish player and you play somebody quick, it can sometimes, you can sort of try and play at their pace. For me, you just play at your pace. And I feel like in the last few frames, he hasn't played at his pace.
No, agree, yeah. Yeah, he's had a couple of chances there, Jamie, hasn't he, to win it.
Yeah. this goes 10 each, mate, I wouldn't like to predict a winner, to be honest. At the moment, you know, Jamie needs them. Probably needs them either really difficult or absolutely unmissable.
Well, I said to Tony at the beginning of the game, mate, and there 11-10 either way. And then when Jamie
Yeah.
went ahead, I thought, well, it's not on the cards now.
No.
And again, turns that quick, isn't it?
Yeah. A little foot tap off Jamie. I don't know if you can see it in the top right hand corner. He's just stopped, but that foot's been tapping the last few frames. If that's like a bit of a nervous
tap.
Yeah. There you go. You can see it now. Maybe that's something he does naturally. You know, a lot of people.
I think he does do that.
There's a thingy for it. There's a name for it, isn't there? You know, I do it myself a little bit to a degree. So. Mate, you've got me anyway. You don't need to see me over 10 seconds, mate. I'm naturally in your pocket, don't you worry.
Got him going now, Coopsy. Upset him now.
Yeah. He should be getting this red out now, down the bottom. Just while there's enough work to do. I think you can just drop on.
This back.
No, I'm just dropping, you know, the red and yellow at the bottom. Yeah. I'm just dropping the white onto the red. Just making the red potable and leaving the yellow where it is.
Yeah.
Because I think on those yellows, I think there's loads of work to do. I don't think there's any value in potting any more balls at this point in time. But
been a few plants played, haven't there?
Yeah. I don't know if that red goes past the yellow in the middle. If it does, he's got a. If he was straighter on it, he'd have a squeak here because he can probably get this red out to the bottom now. I think he can pot the one in the middle past the other red and either track down through the natural angle between the black and yellow or even stun off the side rail and go into it that way.
Yeah.
This one. That one.
Oh, he's played it off the red. Don't think it's done him any favours. Good shot, but I don't think. So what he did, he played the red he did play the red off the red to middle, and then.
Did he not stun that? Oh, okay.
No, he smashed the red.
So did he pop both? Did he pop two of them?
Yeah, he smashed the red off the other red, and then the other red what was close to landed down this pocket here.
So do you know what he's got to play now? He's got to play off the cushion with a little bit of screw to pot the ball and straighten the white up into it.
Yeah.
He can't. I don't think he can do it the way he's doing.
What's he done there? Has he miscued that?
No, he's chopping the ball. Yeah.
I thought he miscued that.
What do you think he was doing?
I don't know. I just thought he miscued.
No, he's just trying
to mess of it.
Yeah, he's just realised that because what he can do in a minute is he can sort of clip off the red and put the yellow closer to the other red over the hole. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he leaves him side to the red. Oh, he's left him a squeaky here. Ash will be going all out for this now.
I think he's going all out for this.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. It's
across.
spraying ball because if you don't get it, you've lost.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you can come off the side rail and hit the red, I don't mind that shot either and push the yellow over. But I think as a shot, you've got to go for it. There's two ways you can play it. You can stun across or you can banana it.
Been unlucky there.
He has been unlucky. He's played a really good shot. So he's got a shot here now. He can sort of play off the top rail. And you need to catch just before the middle bag. If he's got the natural angle to play off the top rail, catch before the middle bag. You've got a squeak. You've got a squeak and pot in this.
He's not coming off the side cushion.
I hate this, mate. I hate this.
No, yeah.
I'm not even sure this is on.
No.
This could be the match right here.
He misses it altogether, does he?
Oh, he's played a great shot there.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you know what? He's played such a good shot.
I think he deserved get that one.
Yeah.
If he got that.
I think if he pots it, he's dead because he's nowhere. But I think just the fact that he's covered the bag is massive.
Playing Ely, Skilly.
Oh, no,
I
mate.
don't
Skilly's
like
not
Skilly.
on, mate. He's trying to clip off. He's pot the red and snooker him, isn't he? Oh, my God.
Oh God.
Oh, my God.
Got a 10 each. Got a 0-0.
Yeah. Martin, I think probably before that shot just, I might have said the same, but I think now Ash is massive favourite here to get. He can't play the re-rack, Chris. There's no value in the re-rack. You've got 6 against 1, mate. You can't lose that frame. Oof, not loving this either. I mean, I fancy him for it, but boy, he would have wanted to be closer to this. At least he's not queuing over a ball. That would have been even worse, I suppose. Yeah, good finish. Yeah, good finish. Yeah, hi, Robbie, hope you're okay, mate. Have a good Christmas as well. Wow, 10-10. Who saw this coming? And quite a few people in the chat called 11-10 either way. I know you did yourself as well. Yeah. So quite a few people had it close, but I think it's 7-3 and probably 9-6, was it? 9-6, I think.
Yeah, it was
10-7. 10-7. I didn't really see this happening. I think the last few frames, like I say, Jamie, I think just needs to get back to the fact of going for some balls here.
Bit like who was it? Was it Andy Cragg? Was it a game he played not long ago? He was behind all the way through, and I think he ended up winning 11-10. I think he was 9-7, 9-8, 10, and I think he come back.
She wasn't against Cragg, wasn't it? John Price against Cragg.
Could have been, yes, it could have been. Could have been. Yes, it was John Price.
Yeah,
it was
I think it was John against Cragg. I think. So what we're saying? Let's have a look. Good break. Good break. Yeah. Probably ideally you want.
I don't think he's only got a yellow, hasn't
he? Yeah, I think you're gonna have to go Yallers. You know, you want plant away on the Yallers. I think Yallers are definitely the balls. Here we go. This could be the match either way here. I think Jamie has to go for these now. There's no pulling back.
I think Jamie will be feeling the pressure.
Oh. He's in trouble already. One shot in. He's played that way too hard.
No, we had to drop it in, didn't he?
Just drop it in and play the can he played, but the softer you played, he's not widening the angle, so he doesn't hit the black that side. He hits the black the other side, and he's on 2 balls.
Don't think he's got a shot, Lee, has he?
No,
he definitely doesn't go in the middle.
He's going to be clipping off into you and trying to cover it up, yeah. Wow.
Unless it does go, does it go? If it does go,
it definitely doesn't go, mate. He's going to be playing a 3-ball plant here. He's playing the one on the rail. He's left it. So I think Ash now can play this ball into the middle, the one into the right middle, and I think his natural angle floats him through the gap of those 2 yellows.
Yeah.
I just think it's natural.
And I think once them 2 have gone at the top, that's kind of written in the stars then, and it's there gone.
Yeah, I think if Ash loses this game, I think he'll come out of it feeling like, oh, well, you know, I came back and I was a bit unlucky at the end or wherever. Whereas I think if Jamie loses it, I think Christmas is cancelled. Genuinely. I think you're completely right.
I think he'll
feel mortified if he loses this game. I mean, Ash's got 1 shot to play now. He can play the one down the rail now and just stun up. This is the match here, guys. This is the match here.
Is he going up off this then, Lee? Stunning straight over.
He has to, but I hate that, mate. I mean, just play it then. Just play it then. You know, you don't miss that pot. Just get up there. You got such a natural way of getting back onto these balls. Now you feel like he's got to play a shot.
Yeah.
Just don't be on the cut. Oh, he's fannied that one. So he might have to take this one. No, that's not on.
He's got to go up, then back down,
then back
up. That's a lot of movement into it with that
just
wide.
Again there, you know, there's nothing for short. You can be too far.
Yeah.
Just nothing for short. I don't know why people try and get too accurate on those shots.
Could he play the bottom one, Lee, and then go back up and take the top 2?
I think the yellow's in the way, mate. He just plays this one. Is it too far, is he?
Yeah, up, down, into
He's okay, just about. but he's going to have a shot to play in a minute. He's going to have a shot to play. Again, do not be short on this one. You know, if you're straight, yes, it's not ideal, but you're going to get shots on the black. Just do not be short. Don't be jacking up either. This is horrible. Can you screw straight up? Wow, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Probably would want to be a bit closer to it if there's any criticism, but as angles go, that's pretty good. You just want to be getting sort of to the middle of the table here.
I bet looking 3-4 frames ago, asking if he wants to be in this position.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, he's got one shot to play now, hasn't he? You know, you've got to jack up a little bit. Bottom right hand side. I don't know why he's doing
Trying to
here.
pop the ball onto, that's it.
What's he doing there? He's got to jack up.
Yeah, yeah. Is he going anywhere near the middle bag?
Wow. Anyone want to call Ian off here, guys? Or
yeah, the line's on, isn't it? The line's on.
I don't know why he hasn't jacked up there and just
Jacked
pumped
up.
that one in a bit. I think he's tried to top pass that one, but I don't think it was ever on.
Yeah, he queued a couple of good balls in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I think you've got the
This is
confidence.
horrible. Wow.
Wow.
To be fair, great finish.
Yeah.
Great finish.
Great
Good
finish.
match. Got a bit of jeopardy, had a bit of everything to it. I just think, you know, Jamie's going to be gutted with himself there. Ash is going to feel like he's absolutely got away with one.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
he was definitely the worst player there of the first half. I think the second half, I think he's played much better, you know, but I think Jamie's allowed him to play better in a few of the frames. Okay. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. Plenty of things that have happened there. So, guys, I'm going to drop the ad break on because I think Adam will probably want to restart the game. But I'll drop the ad break on now, and then we'll probably restart the next game in probably 15 minutes or so. So you'll see the notification pop up for the Gaz Davies and Josh Fletcher Norman match. So thank you to everybody who's come on and watched this game. It's been really enjoyable. And like I say, I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah,
See you soon, guys.